Hello everybody, let's get this show on the road. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. We are back. It is Monday morning, starting the week again afresh as usual. Guys, I hope you've all been having a good time. Oh, Tarkov's not loaded in. There we go. Here we are. Yeah, I was just quickly doing a switch over to low textures just because, yeah, Tarkov's just a bit of a pain on Lighthouse because, yeah, we've got to go there to go do some Lightkeepery stuff. And yeah, if you don't switch to low with low GPUs, VRAM, then sometimes it kicks the stream out, which is a pain. But I hope you are all having a good time, and we're going to see if we can get a bit further along Mr. Lightkeeper's line today. Last time we were looking at the SJ9s, and we were just running Scav through. Maybe we'll just start with one of those just while we chat. So we were like trying to get SJ9s, and I basically been trying to run my Scav, run Moonshine. We were about to start going to, we were literally about to start going to labs. We went to one labs raid, which actually went okay, but someone had got to Black Room already. So we didn't even get in to check for the SG9s because someone had grabbed all the sims already, unfortunately. And then that very evening, I was just absent-mindedly running Scav while I was doing some other stuff. And lo and behold, SG9 appeared on the Scav. So there you go. James, Typhool, Ludolf, Nightfall, Pain. Hello, everyone. Where do I find a PDF? What do you mean? What does that mean? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Hello, Uncle. So the next part that we have to do, we have to find the transponder. That's the part that we have to do next. So I think that's gonna be, what's that called? Key to the tower or something? Yeah, key to the tower. Right. Let's have a little quick whiz around on here. Do we get anything good? Oh, we got an intel. 6 scav is actually kind of crazy. It's so easy to make money when you have 6 scav. Just wipe factory for my first and probably only time. Nice.
Back in the saddle again.
Hey, thank you for the 70 total 7 months in a row. Thanks for the prime, Pain. Yeah, look at that. Well, that was like an easy one. Sometimes you just go, well, I'll go and fight some people or whatever. But if you just get given a gift like that, it's kind of hard to say no to, right? Get given an intel for nothing. 10-second scav raid. It's just so easy to make money once you've got 6 scav. You could just get like infinite cash doing it that way, to be honest. Yeah, new PC still on Tarkov on low. What did you end up getting? What's your bottleneck? Yes, we've got to get a key for the tower. There's one with like 1 billion different spawns. I think there's a bunch of them that are in. There's some of them I think that are in the water treatment facility, but you can go to Chalet to do it, so it just kind of depends on where it spawns for you in that particular raid. How low is your scav cooldown? It's like 5 minutes now, it's insane. My scav karma is what? 6.7? So yeah, it's like 5 minutes. Once you've got Intel Center. I haven't got the other one for the GPU farm, but the Bitcoin farm. But other than that, yeah, I've got the one for the scav timer. And it just makes it super low. By the time, like, if you do actually legitimately go and try and sell all the stuff properly, then by the time you've done it all, the scav's on cooldown again, which is just kind of nuts. It's kind of mad. Ah, you bought the black card, and I'm just dying at black without getting anything out. Yeah. Insane compared to the cooldown at fresh. Yeah, so I mean, I think the Intel Center, so that takes it to... It's like, yeah, look, minus 43. I don't know if this is showing properly. Is this working off your like hideout management or something as well? And your scav, maybe it's your scav rep as well, combining in there. Well, that's actually like worth buying here, I think. Maybe that showcases that, because sometimes those percentages are just wrong. So I'd just be a little wary of believing those percentages at face value. We'll leave that for the time being. Build up some more waters. Yeah, scav's just a money printing machine. It absolutely is. I mean, you saw there, we probably made like, I don't even know. What was it, like Intel plus like the other stuff in there? Probably easily 300, 400k, and it literally takes like 10 seconds. That's like a full meta gun. It is bonkers. I was like trying to farm for those SJ9s. That's partly the reason why I have so much cash. How much probe does go for? 30 something? That's alright. Okay, so let's go and see where we need to go. So we've got radio transmitter body locations. There's like a bunch in water treatment. So there's 10 spawns in water treatment, and then there's 10 spawns not in water treatment. So typically And the other part, by the way, where you have to get the one extra CFDM, we've already done that. So all of these things, 2 plexiglass, an insulating tape, a military circuit board, a military CFDM, wireless signal transmitter, and the working LCD. Those things I already knew that I needed to get from last time. Last time I'd forgotten to get some of them. I think it was the tape, which is easy. You just do toolboxes. Working LCD, we were doing some interchange runs, and then we need another CFDM. I can't remember where we got that. Maybe Merrin or something. But yeah, it's this radio transmitter body that we need. So locations. Oh, there's actually a little map for it. Maybe I just put the full size image up. So there's one there. There's 2. Okay, and then one over there. Okay, well we'll see. Let's see. We'll see how it goes. I've forgotten like exactly the locations. I think last time it didn't take me too long. But we'll go to kind of each one and we'll see. So it says so the first one is it upstairs? Yeah, so it's upstairs by the wooden pallets. We'll go and I know. Before we do that, let's figure out where we're actually going to spawn first. We'll see where we actually spawn. Maybe we don't use a ULAC for Lighthouse. That's a recipe for getting shot in the head. Same thing with this bag. I do love this bag. And we will use it. We got it off some guy on Labs, I think. Ah, maybe I can only put the blackjacks in here. There we go. And then we'll grab one of these. Okay, that's a bit better. Unload this. It's funny actually, yeah, I think this magazine came from somebody else, so that's why I haven't really spent the time putting all the stuff together for it. But we'll do what I usually do, which is like 50, and then 10 905s in the top. Like I feel like 5501 is a good enough round that you don't need to go too crazy. The Lighthouse, we're probably better off using a different gun altogether. Got anything to hand? Actually, maybe we do just go back with the M1A. I'm changing my mind all over the place here, but maybe we do flip back to the M1A. It's just better for Lighthouse, I think. Although we are going in chalets and stuff. Oh, well, we might be outside. It's fine. We'll go with the M1A. Can use it at some point. We'll swap back to the M4 or something if we're getting challenged. I mean, I've basically just been using M80. Like, it's been fine. Anytime I've been in a situation where somebody is kind of ripe to be picked off, then they die super fast. And so many people still use Class 4. I find it a bit crazy, actually. So many people use Class 4. Okie dokie. Actually, the only other thing I was thinking was, like, this black helmet is worth, whatever. I don't care at this point. As we said, like, Scav could just make you so much money. There's not really even any worry about that. So yeah, we got red rebel. We don't have a paracord. Maybe take a paracord. I'm just thinking because it would be annoying to get into a situation where like that's the one that we can leave out of easily, and we can't. And we've got a rig on anyway because of the it's the TTSK, which is nice. All right, cool. Let's do this. Yeah, so we're basically wearing the loadout that I had on when we finished the last stream on Thursday or something. Can confirm taking power is worth it. I tend not to because like you're so close. If you're at that exit already, you're basically next to path to shoreline because there's nothing really in between you. There's like the fringe edge of Scav Village, but people don't normally sit around there, especially from the middle of the raid and onwards, I find. So I think its value is not necessarily as high as it is on somewhere like, obviously like reserve. But it is useful, especially if you're doing like chalet stuff, because yeah, the exit is right there. Right next to Southern Chalet. And for this one, the spawns, given that we want to get out with a final raid item, then I think it's more valuable for doing like quests in particular. Or like if you're looking for like Vertex or CFDM, you need to get out. Like if you're doing PMC kills, then it's kind of like, well, you could probably just like lug their stuff out of path to shoreline. But yeah, if you need to get out with the final raid item, then yeah. Easy exit, good cover, no extract camp. Yep, no, it's true. True. I don't deny. It's good for that. Right, let's build up a nice buffer on the old Twitch side. And then we'll go and check where we spawn. So depending on where we go, depending on exactly where we start, if I start in one of the terrible spawns, then at least we can go down to... There's like the shack on the beach, which is... There's like one spawn point in there, so we may as well check it just in case. Then there's one at the tennis courts, then 3 in the upper chalet, 3 in the lower chalet. and then one in the little house near the main bridge to water treatment, and then the rest of them are in water treatment. But like, to be perfectly honest with you, we're just going to rotate that loop a couple of times, because if we check every single one, we should hit it within 2 or 3 raids if we get to check every spawn. And I think that my chances of doing that are just like so much higher than going into water treatment. Now, when we do need to go into water treatment, it is going to be more annoying because we do have to do that later to find the V3 flash drive. We won't be able to do it today because there's a 24-hour limit on it, so we'll have to do that tomorrow if we do find it today. But we do have to go into water treatment for that. And last time it took me ages, and I basically ended up having to do it at night. So we'll be strapping on the big MVGs, the GP MVGs, for doing that one when the time comes, which is pretty close. I think all we have to do is we have to get the transmitter body, then we have to go and test it. I might even do that one off stream because it's just... Actually, I don't even know if we're going to have the chance to. You check the thing works. And then you have to go and grab... Oh yeah, and then you need V3 and then you need to do the flash. Yeah, you need to flash it and then you can go up to his thing. So it's kind of like... If we do this quest, it's a 24-hour thing. And then getting acquainted... Oh, and then you could do knock straight away. Okay, so maybe it'll be alright. Maybe it will be alright. I'm just making sure the gating doesn't get too crazy. Had Lighthouse campers a camp on the exit. Camp the exit from Lighthouse. Twice out of 10 visits. Like camp the Red Rebel exit, you mean? I guess it is quite campable because of the people sitting up on the rocks. And it's a tight extract. But yes, thank you, Thombo. I appreciate it. We're always careful. Oh, camp the exit from the bridge. Waiting to kill those who come from Lighthouse. Oh, I see. Okay. Well,
Gold, please.
I don't really need to go to there particularly. That's only for like some of the actual Lighthouse quests, or the Lightkeeper quest, which I'm not really gonna do. Uruk, thank you for the Prime. Thank you, man. Yes, you've looted all the stuff. Yes, I see what you mean now. What you mean? Okay, this is a slightly awkward spawn. Maybe we'll go in and check the spawns. Can I get up here? Can I get up that? I can. That. Now, I don't know this chalet very well. I'm not very good at the other chalet. We're right here, so we should at least have a look. You get in there? I really don't know this chalet particularly. Oh, it's literally just open. Okay, so let's go and see. So the... where are they? So this set is spawn 6, 7, and 8. So 6 spawn. First one on top of the fireplace. First floor. Dining area. In a package. I think this is like right here. Is that one? Yeah. It could be that one. Yeah, it could be that. 8 spawn. Second floor in the northwestern bedroom. And one of them's maybe on top of the fireplace. Let's go and see if we can get that one. Like up here. We'll be up there. Oh.
Nothing worth looting on me. Just relax.
Where does this thing say the other one was? Says it's up by between the closet and the safe. Could be in there, but it's not there. He said something and then relax. I don't know what. I'm not sure what he said exactly. It isn't there, so to be honest, I don't really... Oh. I don't really care. Oh, let me over. Can I not? Not allowed over that, apparently. Oh! Whoops. Okay, so where's the next one then? We could go across number 9. Inside the store, middle compartment. Let's try that one. Always good just to insta-break your legs, isn't it? Pull straight off and boom. Seriously, vaulting is going to be so good. I think I say it every time I play Lighthouse. Like right now, it's so annoying. The fact that those fences are just like the perfect height to not allow you to jump over is really painful. Did you get Cesspool 3 done on stream? Yeah, I did. So basically, all you have to do for that one is, or what we needed was the SJ9. What's going on? Was this our original guy? I don't really know. I think it might have been. Kind of looks like him. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Make his APM. Maybe he's voodoo. Who I said relax and bail given the loadout. What round should I use for Punisher 6? With crafting S&B or stick with PS? Honestly, PS is probably fine. If you want to, like... I think PS is fine. Like, you can craft S&B if you really want to. But I don't think it's necessary. There's like nades going off, so I feel like there's somebody else up there. I don't know really. Oh, I hurt the rest of my body. Oh, I see. I did actually hurt the rest of my body. I hurt my legs so much that I actually spillover damaged into the rest of my character. I see, I see. Eh? Eh? Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh my god. It's like the most painful thing ever. Literally stuck inside a block, so the only way you can jump is down to your legs getting destroyed. Ah. Has he threw them in anticipation of you being there? Yeah, maybe. Call it a warm-up raid? Yeah, definitely. That's certainly what's happening at this point. Love your videos. Do you think locking Lighthouse behind a task that's late to the game made the map too singularly focused, forcing people to go rogues every time they pick this map? What do you mean? Like, there are a lot of rogue tasks, but... I mean... I do a bunch of Lighthouse without going into rogue camp, personally. In the stream, so you immediately break both legs? Dude, I literally just broke them as well. Like 5 seconds ago. That's why they're at 10. They're at 10 each, because I already just broke them. That's the worst part. This is the second time in like 5 minutes. Right, we're gonna have to stop like prancing around like a mountain goat. going to try and keep our feet firmly planted on the floor. Quite bad. I should probably be pre-pained now at this point, because like any time that anyone shoots me anywhere near my leg, I'm just going to get super slow. The easiest way around is not allowed through that little gap. Maybe we'll check this room while we're here. Worth checking the room. Yeah, it's that level of, you know, pro gameplay that, you know, you guys come to see, for sure. Has it got any defuel? Alright. Trigger. Lighthouse is just, whoops. Lighthouse is just super packed, isn't it? Always. I'll check the duffel. What quest are you in? We're still getting there. We're like getting towards Lightkeeper, so we're not doing his quest line. We're doing the line up to him. We're getting the transponder body. We've been slowly meandering our way there, pretty slowly, pretty slow. I don't stream enough to be like smashing his quests out, if that makes sense. Like 15 boss kills. I mean, that's crazy. Like I'm never going to complete that. It's just not enough time. It's not enough time. We'll eat this man's lunch while we're at it. So where we need to go is literally in the next room. So we'll next building. We'll take these bits. Why not? So random question for everybody. What do you think of / know about / your opinion on Foxhole, the game? It looks kind of fun. I know it's been out for a while. I think it had a big update recently, but I've been kind of looking for something that's going to scratch the itch of like something with a permanent world, which I think this does. I'm kind of intrigued by it. Like, I don't know. I've got a friend who's looking to start playing it as well. Like, this is just in my spare time, but I think it could be... It should be under here, apparently. Be in there. Okay, it'll be in there if it is anywhere. So it's not there. So next, we want to go back up to... Gosh, my browser's super laggy when we get... Okay, maybe we'll go up to the tennis courts next. We'll go back up and along the back. Never heard of it. Sunk far too many hours in. It's like a permanent like war game. It's like a World War II top-down game, but the whole idea is that every single weapon, bullet, vehicle, building, emplacement, all that stuff is all created by the players. So it's like each side, there's like 2 factions, and each side has, it's got like, you know, it's a war economy kind of thing. So people go and like harvest the resources and then create factories to like make stuff, and then those things get shipped to the front lines via logistics. So it's like a full war sim rather than being just a kind of a shooter, which it seems like quite appealing. I quite like the idea of it. I like being part of something bigger than myself in some games. I just kind of like have the urge to play something like that again. Great game, lots of developer support, does require a bunch of time over a long period to see results. Yeah, I think that's okay. I probably wouldn't be going super crazy on it. It would just be like dipping in and out. But I still think it's okay. Like if you're not desperate to see the results of your actions, I think that's still maybe fine. Like Foxhole, I'm on the lobby. Ow. That's gotta hurt, damn. Well, at least we're still alive. Unfortunately, I only have one CMS left, so I think what we're gonna do, well... I guess we'll CMS the stomach and then just use painkillers. I think. Cooked it whilst reading chat. Get this on. Quite immersive, feels cool. Yeah, see, I kind of like the idea of it. I do. All right. This should be fine. I think we're just gonna bail. Ah, somebody fired off a flare. Interesting. Oh, this man's got some goods. Certainly got some goods. Now the issue here is that I can't go. Actually, you know what? We could go out a path to shoreline. That's fine. Let's just do that. He was pretty kitted, this dude. He was indeed pretty kitted. Oh yeah, you have to do it this way, don't you? This way round, up, up, up. There we go. Go this way. So I don't understand how you can play this game right now. I always give up at level 20 because everyone levels super fast and I can't keep up any tips. So you can play without being high level. Like being a high level isn't 100% necessary. Oh no, that wasn't a flare. That was somebody shooting something else over there. You don't need. Oh no, it was a flare. You don't need to be crazy high level. Obviously it helps, but I feel like this wipe, as much as any, you can survive and do okay without, without having like all the stuff. Like 56A1, which you now get at level 15 or whatever, like 14 from Peacekeeper, is enough to hold your own. Let's see, can we get over this? Oh yeah, just about. But yeah, leveling on exactly what Swire was saying on the YouTube side. Leveling up involves trying to avoid PvP, doing quests, and not dying, mainly. That's really the best ways to level. Some of the quests are annoying. Once you figured out kind of how to do them, then it's not as bad. Oh, I should probably just re-enable this. We'll just heal the thorax just so we don't get one-tapped. On the edge. Yeah, this was super close, so I thought we may as well go out here. And it also means that we could drop the rig and take the guy's HPC. Do insurance fraud, everything. Sometimes I can't run away out to fight, get melted. Yeah, I mean, that's a positioning and just getting used to being in fights and that kind of stuff. And like not being in a place that you're going to get killed from. Like if you play the game in a really careful way, like pathing in a way that's not in lots of line of, but it takes experience to figure out like what's in what line of sight or not. Look at this, damage absorbed by armor 208. It's a lot. That's the issue with M80, I suppose. Still does the job though. But yeah, you have to really figure out like spawns, map knowledge, like that kind of stuff. It's mainly map knowledge. Biggest knowledge game change was learning spawns. My buddy decided not to task at all this wipe. He's nearly level 17, 180 raids, got a slash value of 25 mil, decent stats. Yeah, it's like if you decide not to quest, it's almost like hardcore, like sort of, a little bit. They start to sort of become similar-ish, but like it's possible, right? It's totally doable. Now, I don't like the black box; it's just so heavy. What's your setup for 2 chats? I have a thing called it's called social. What's it called? Social Stream Ninja, I think it's called. I remember now. Yeah, Social Stream Ninja, and it combines chats together. Basically, you have to like you pop out the 2 chats, and it like picks up any chats that are popped out and aggregates them. That's how I do it. Yeah, this thing's good. The HPC smoke sells for a decent amount. Bam. What did he have in these bad boys? BT. BT. Okay. And a Golnick. Oi. Oi. AK-12. But nice AK-12, I will say. I don't like the AK-12 though. We will take the parts. Well, the Pro, Voodoo. I'll take it in the Night Force. Why not? Do that. This. CSS. What can that go on? On a 101. Perfect. Sell the rest of the gun. And what else? He had a Bastion plate on this. Like, maybe we'll use it, but these things are so expensive. It's actually ridiculous how expensive they are. Being high level means almost nothing than having... Yeah, so I quite like the sort of, like, level per raids kind of as a metric in some ways. Because yeah, you can just like grind the game endlessly and win that way. That's one way of doing it. But yeah, I quite enjoy being like efficient with raiding. At least I try to. It's kind of how I end up doing it. Whoa, why are these so expensive now? I guess it's that end of wipe. Maybe it's just limited supply. Funny, it's like enough loot lords, but the bear buddy is just like none of them. Weird. Oh, 90. Okay, it's not too bad. Probably somebody just like bought a ton. Something along those lines. Right. What did we have here? So yeah, we've got a Calyx still. What are we going to go with? Oh no, I've got one there. Oh, I'm on there. It's the adrenaline that I need. Adrenaline. We do need another CMS. That's for sure. Oh, I don't have one. I know I don't have any. Because normally I get CMSs from crafting car kits into CMSs. But I've not been using the car kit. I've been using the Salewa. That's the reason. I'm going to go with on the M1A here. We don't need anything too crazy. Maybe just go with the classic. Mr. Jaeger's special rig. Like, enough, you know? It's enough. Okay. So, M80. That sells another Salewa. That's good enough, I think. And then we'll just put on whatever face cover. We'll put on our own ghost or something. Yeah, it's fine. The aesthetic of the Tarzan's not that good, but it'll do. Now, where's my waters and my sugars gone? Maybe I used them for crafting already. We'll go and check. Prices. 50k, 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 50k. I guess we can just drink this, yes. We'll eat this first. 15 of those, and then we'll just drink that and see what that leaves us. Yeah, that leaves us fine, actually. Use all of that. We're like very slightly overweight. Well, it's probably because of this helmet. I feel like I don't want to use the helmet on this right now. We'll keep that as for another time. Use one of these basic things. Aren't we slightly over? Like super close, aren't we? Well, maybe we even go for Meldonin or something then. Take me underweight at the beginning. I just need a little bit of an extra beam boost. Any tips for Tarkov Shooter 3? I'm getting clapped.
Gold,
I mean, it's still just the old classic.
or if thanks for all the podcasts and gameplay. Made me want to play again for a little bit. Smile, Grey Legatus.
Thank you, man. Appreciate the 3 months, dude. I hope that you had a good experience going back and I didn't lure you into you know, some terrible times. I hope it was good. I hope it was good. Right, let's go and see what we could do here. Oh, the only issue here is it's a bit more difficult to get out with the paracord, but we'll still do it. We'll still take it just in case. Funny you say it. I just got and hit level 14. Level 14's big. You need Peacekeeper though. You need Peacekeeper too. Finding Vertex. As for killing with the AK-12 and Lighthouse with the wrong scope. Hey, Jonas. Grinding Kappa? Nah. It's just gonna take me too long. Oh boy, Tarzan. I like the Tarzan. It's good. 200 raids, level 24, 6% survival rate. 25 PMZ kills, slash value 33, survival streak of 16. Do not need to be aggressive to find success. True. You just need to avoid getting shot, and that's easier said than done. Bell Tank, thank you for the prime, man. Hype train, there you go. Did you know if you change the lights to your hideout, the annoying buzzing disappears? Is that true? I didn't know that. I don't think I even hear it anymore. Wondering what's good 76239 alternative to the RD Mark 47, because when level 33, down on unlocked yet, sitting on a big pile of PP. I mean, basically, the only real option you have is, if you want to go budget, probably the 103. Probably the best. If you don't want to kit it out with the 308 adapter, if you do go 308 adapter, the best is the AKMN or the AKM. But if you don't, then you're probably better off with the 103, because it has slightly better base recoil. But it can't take the 103 adapter. So if you want to go loud, if you have the RRD, then the 103 is good. Mug Rib and No Fries, thank you for the prime as well. Appreciate it. Give it up on Tarkov Shooter 3, pretty hard if you don't get it done in factory early. Yeah, like you just have to VPO people in their head, it's annoying. Or body shot people who are like pistolings. I don't know how many pistolings there are left now. You still have to throw yourself at it quite a few times. I mean, I do it relatively early normally, if I can. Mr. Giga in chat, have you noticed more people bouncing M80s off Class 3 helmets this vibe? I would say no, but I haven't actually headshot that many people with M80 because I've only just started using it, and I tend to just click, 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 click. Story behind the AoE sub notification? Oh yeah, I've just played it like forever with my old friends and stuff. It's a game that I hold very dearly in my heart. My sub notifications and follow notifications are a combination between like Age of Empires, Final Fantasy, stuff like that. Like games that they're just like legacy games for me. I wouldn't say that I play, but every time me and my friends get together for some kind of like LAN party or whatever, it's almost certain AoE will come out at least once. I never played it competitively though, despite being an RTS guy. Ah, interesting, Jonas. Yeah, VPO with APM. See, I think that is the way. I think it's the way. I mean, you could go, if you really wanted to, you could do, you could go like Mosin with something more punchy in the late game. Like, it depends what you got access to. But if you got access to like BT, you could try Mosin with BT, because at least that'll go through class 5. But it's still a 2-hit, right? Ah, okay. So this is the worst spawn in the whole game. But what we're going to do is we're going to go into this shack. It's up here somewhere. Looking for the... Yeah, we're dongling. Right, where's the dongle in here? Where can it be? I think there's only one spawn. On the ground by the pallets. Yeah, we've just done AoE 2, really. Apparently AoE 4 is a lot better than AoE 3. Is it over here, maybe? Supposedly on there. It is not. Sadly. Alright, well... Okay. Let's try not to break our legs instantly like we did last time. If I fall off that, am I going to be okay? Just about. Just about. Any tips for surviving on bigger maps? If I'm still getting pinched. Lighthouse is really painful for spawns, especially. That's why I'm like being so coy here, because it's just super annoying. Learning the spawns is like absolutely critical on Lighthouse, and on Shoreline it is it's still important. It's most important on the east side of the map because you can get pinched really early. Typically hanging back a bit helps a little. Yeah, flow of the map, exactly. Yeah, flow of the map on this map too is also important, but it's got weird flow. Well, Lighthouse, everybody just goes up. You know, they go up towards road camp typically. Actually, you know what? This feels bad. Even though I feel like I'm slightly more exposed this side, I feel like it's better to be up into the rocks, maybe, because at least like if somebody's firing at me, then I've got some way of getting cover as opposed to just being out in the open. All right. Yo, hello, Vino. Thank you, man. Weird to me how expensive the Valve became. Yeah, number 39 is good. People just use it as like an SMG, basically, in the late game. Once people have SB6 unlocked, and like BP, the barter, and stuff like that, then, yeah, people use it like a glorified SMG. It's quite hard to use over long ranges because the bullet velocity and the travel arc and stuff like that. But yeah, if you're using it like an SMG, it can be really good. And SB6 is like BP, so it's very good against PMCs, and the damage is high too. Yeah, we're gonna try and take the. Well, maybe yeah, we'll take the long way around. There might be somebody up there, but we've waited it out a little bit. Hopefully, it'll be all right. Best in high traffic areas like chalet and resort. Often is the way. Yeah, chalet I actually find a bit better. Like, once you can get to chalet, I find chalet's not too bad. But getting to chalet is half a problem. I mean, that's literally what I'm doing now. Is I'm going up to chalet at the minute. And it's like, yeah, people could be up on any of these rocks, and it's just, yeah, it can be really, really tricky to get up there without just getting dinged. I appreciate the plight. Half the spawns on Lighthouse are terrible. Yeah. And half of them, it's like, if you don't want to go to the road camp, then it's also kind of annoying. Something gameplay rate too. Notice a change in the org. Don't know why. It feels like it works better than MGR. It's got quite a lot of horizontals. It's the reason why I don't really like it that much. But I mean, it's got the vertical recoil on it is extremely low. It's much better than when it came out. Yeah, it's very cheap. It's very budget. I just don't like the way it handles particularly. Okay, maybe that is a bit too far. Oh god, it won't even let me move. I'm stuck. We're sliding, guys. Oh, there we go. I guess it's this one. VSS 150 on the flea. It's because you don't need to do anything to it. There's actually no point doing that. I kind of showed this myself, which there's not really much point in doing anything to the VSS. It doesn't do anything to the gun. You can add a foregrip and stuff, but it literally like hardly does anything. Oh, another HPC. Ah, that's funny. That is funny. Well, guess we'll put this one in here then. This is Fraud Central today. Look at this. Fraud Central. Not to sprint unless necessary. I think that is true, and especially if you're newer as well and inexperienced, then you're best off just like taking really, like I'm kind of like rushing a bit. Whenever I'm sprinting at the place, I tend to be rushing. So like if I was playing really carefully, let's see, if I was playing by myself and no one was watching me, what would I do? I'd definitely be walking around this area because I can spot more easily here. Basically like keeping myself covered at all times, and I'm moving from one piece of cover to another. So I'm like keeping the ridge here just in case there's someone on this side, then down this bit. I guess we'll sprint across that bit because we're kind of in the open. We'll move right across to the rock on the edge here. And we've only got one face that we can really be shot at from. And then yeah, we'll just like walk all the way up here to the tennis courts as we go. The thing about the Org A3, you can't get access to it at Peacekeeper 2, I don't think. I think you can only get the A1. I think Org A3, I think it's Peacekeeper 3. I don't think you can get to it at level 14 like you could with the G36C. I really thought the C was great. Yeah, so we have to cross this. Probably the most dodgy bit. But even still, like, the sight lines here are not that great. We've already been up there. So I feel like walking is okay. If I run, then, and if anybody's over this ridge line, they're going to hear me and I'm not going to see them. So they're going to just know that I'm coming, either the right-hand side or to peek over and kill me, whatever. So I think walking is still better in this area. So that's blocked up there. You can't get any higher than that. So I know we only need to be looking like this at the minute. got some cover to our left, so we walk down there. Now, the question is, do I go this side or this side? This side's probably slightly better. Like the tiny little micro decisions, right? Like the whole time. So I want to cross this at some point. So let's cross this here so I can get behind this rock. And then we'll move around. I'm going to go to the tennis court first because it should be slightly easier. Someone might hear me down there, to be fair, but... Now that somebody will hear, so you have to be really careful not to make that sound. That sounds from like a mile away. Just like the rock slap, you hear it from a billion miles away. So try not to make that sound if you can help it. Come down here, because we're in that kind of like audio radius of the chalet now. Like if people are messing about out here, when you're inside the chalet, you can actually hear it. We do still have to be careful for people on the ridgeline, so if we just keep moving around... then it's unlikely that we get one-tapped. It's not impossible, but it's unlikely that we get one-tapped. And if we keep moving our head, then hopefully we get shot at and we can just, like, sprint and run if we do hear an errant bullet fly past. So instead of falling down there, I'm going to walk here and I'm going to walk up that, like, ridge line instead of that rock so I don't, like, slap my feet on the floor. Same here. I'm, like, thinking, like, where can I go? Like, that way so I don't slap my feet. And then where is it in the tennis court? I'm going to get into there, and then I'm going to check the map. See, that would probably also have shown it off, and that. Not pathing very well here. Like, you can definitely be heard from the chalet in this area, so you need to be extremely careful. Let's just get right around the back and just, like, sit here for a sec while I look at the map. Okay, so this one, so the tennis court is... oh, it's just over by the dude. Okay, it's just over by the guy over there. Should be here somewhere. In the hand of the dead scav. Oh, it would be there. But it ain't. We haven't heard anything up there. It doesn't necessarily mean there's somebody not there. Yeah, so it would be here, but it isn't. Guess we can have a quick look at him. Rock's the loudest sound in the game of Metal Glass. It does feel like that, doesn't it? We have to find some food. We'll eat this. Find some food and water. Because I took Meldonin. It really does like smash through your hydration and your food. Gun and stuff. To be honest, I'm not even sure if we're going to take this. Oh, I'm still overweight anyway because of like milk. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. This bandage, don't really care about that. Have a dead scav here. We'll go in and then if we fight somebody then so be it. If we go in and we find some food then also so be it. Rip meds, SPP. SPP is pretty good. Well, maybe we take the rip, isn't it? Pretty cheap and I think it probably sells for like 300-400. Right. Yeah, we should probably check where they actually are. So, on this one, so Southern Chalet. For first floor, underneath the triangular coffee table near the fireplace. Okay. Ground between the dining table and the laptops. Okay. And the fifth one on the first floor between... Alright. Oh. Anyone else see that laser? There was a laser up there. We know that there's somebody in there, unless it was somebody with a laser. I don't actually know which way that laser was going. Is that crab walk or just... You can't slow walk bushes, glass, tile, wood anymore? They fixed it. I need to test it. I really need to test it. Yeah, I hear somebody now. Which is kind of nuts, right? Somebody's just walking in there at the moment. Where are they? Sounds like they're downstairs. Have a check to see kind of a floor we've got. Should be right. Pool? I think so. I rewound and saw nothing. You mean the laser? Yeah, lasers don't really come out very well on video encodes. TT scav with a laser pistol grip? Could be. Whatever, let's just make our way in. I think they sounded like they've kind of gone-ish. It's very difficult to get inside without making a decent amount of noise. Guessing they already checked all this stuff. But to be fair, we just need to go up. Yeah, I was interested to see whether you guys did see it. Okay, so we've got to go one more up. I'm still concerned that this guy's still here. Yeah. It is funny when it spawns in like interchange or something. Right, are there any drinks in here? I have a bad time actually if there aren't any. Check this. All taken, I suppose. Remember that one time I had the dude just like run out of here and kill me? That was fun. No, like I have AA on, but AA is the best way to see lasers, but you can see lasers simply through DLSS. DLSS is better. It's not the best. As I said in that other video, AA off is the easiest way to see lasers, but you could do it with anti-aliasing off as well. Sorry, with DLSS as well. It's like it's better than the other one, whatever you call it. I thought we'd find some drinks in here. Now it's starting to get a little critical. So it should have been either there or between these. Apparently. Where's the other one? So there's one by the chair, the triangular coffee table. This one next to the chair. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's in none of those. Yeah, none of those. It's not on here. And it isn't between these, so it must be somewhere else. Let's go back to blue, shall I? Oh. Guy in here. Do that for now. Hope we don't die coming out of here. Some other food spawns. Water spawns. Three. Go down into the other chalet. The scan. We'll see. Can I not break my legs? The usual challenge. Speed run any percent. Leg breaker. That's meds. No drinks or anything in here. Anything upstairs? Probably best off in the actual chalet. Oh, apparently not. I don't think there doesn't seem like there's really anything in there. See if they've got anything. Pennies to work to sell off your content. Hey, thanks, England. Oh, there we go. In the nick of time. Do you use DLSS? I do. Is this good? Is this key good? I'm never really sure. Alright. So... Theatre room. I never seem to get anything in theatre room. Theatre room just seems to be a bit rubbish. I never come in this chalet. I really don't. It's not like a hotspot for like vertexes and stuff, so I tend just to like not ever come in here. Fine. So, oh, where's looking here? How's the stream? Going good. Going good. Yeah, we're enjoying ourselves, having fun. Just kind of like, you know, we're in a holding pattern until next week, really. Whoa! Woo! I was not expecting him. Holy moly. Man. Please do a proper sound versus walk video updated for this, right? D2 in resort. Yeah. I mean, I'm not very good at resort, to be totally honest with you. So. A nice monstrum there. That there. Nothing useful. Okay, so where do we say in here? So there was the fireplace thing there, which is not there. Then we went past this grenade box. There's one over there. One in there, but it's not there. Go check the grenade box. What's that? PS? No. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, I like DLSS. I think it's really good. And I don't mind the way that it like looks. It looks a little bit different to not having it on, but I think it's almost like a stylistic thing half the time. So like it makes the rain sort of, you know. I don't like tac sports. I don't like wearing them. I know in theory, right, for perfect econ. What the? That wasn't me, right? Or was it? I'm actually not sure. Maybe it did spot me somehow. Did this end one? The jump's definitely PMC. That's what I thought. Okay, well, it's not in there either. saw movement over there, but it's gone. I could have sworn I saw movement, and then literally when I looked over there, it was like not there. Maybe it was raindrops off my glasses or something. Spooky. We're not going to come down here again. I learnt my lesson last time. What is this? Is this anything? What is that? Yeah, that's a bit steep, isn't it? I said I don't normally go into this lower chalet. Not one that I frequent. I'm down this way, and this way. Get into the valley. Okay. A bot that could copy chat. Yeah, I haven't looked into it enough. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Like, I read out what people say, so usually I give the context and what people are saying before I then reply. At least I try to. I think it's cleaner that way, personally. But yeah, I do have it on in between raids if people want to see both. I don't like the aesthetic of it in raid. So that's why. I've always been told to check this box, and I've never seen anything in it. I'll look for a bit more water. Binary distance bug could have been. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, kvass. Delicious kvass. We're saved. We're saved. Hello, Christian. Any sound I hear, assume it's 10 meters or less. The problem in Tarkov, you just hear stuff from such a long way away. Oh, another double there. Plexiglass. Plexiglass is actually really awful. Probably even shouldn't have picked that up. We'll go back round to the shop. Shouldn't really run here. We were talking about running versus walking a minute ago, right? Like, that's the place where I don't need to get into the shop instantly. Anybody on the other side of the shop that will hear me if I sprint in there, and I'm just putting myself in a tactical disadvantage just for getting in there like 2 seconds quicker. But really not worth it. Stop. Okay, not in there again. I mean, yeah, the other places are all in the road camp. I'm not sure if it's worth going. Let's see. Where are they? I don't think it's worth going. I really don't. Only 13 minutes anyway. We'll just skip out to past the shoreline. Call it a day. Go for another one. Ourselves up here. The more experience you build instincts of when you have space to disrespect a sound, when you need to pay super attention. This is true. Sometimes it's still confusing though, I will say. Sometimes it's just not obvious what the sound relates to. Did I bring Hillside House? I'm not sure if I did. I could check. Did I bring Hillside House? No. I should have really. If you're going to check all the spawns. I just figured it was easy to check. I just don't really want to do the ones in the day. Sorry, I don't want to do the ones at night in the water treatment facility. So I figured it's just easier to check all 10 spawns that are not in there in the daytime. But knowing my luck of spawning We won't see it for, 10 raids or something. The one in the water treatment facility, I only found it on the 3rd attempt, and I checked. It was literally the one but the last one. Like the raid before that, I checked all but one and couldn't get to the last one. Then the last raid, I literally had one spawn to go. And I found it there. My luck is legendary for these. We're doing out of time? Nah. We're doing the key to the tower. That's the name of it. Gym bags always worth checking. I agree. Gym bags can spawn anything, so they're like the real wild cards. They can spawn like crazy stuff. Outside of like, far forward stuff. Getting USB for transponder? Yeah, I know. I did it last wipe and it was annoying. Got Magnum buckshot in the top of the head whilst wearing a ULAC. I don't know how that can happen. I mean, it could just be very, very lucky. What's the chances of checking them all anyway? Might as well go by volume of raids. I think that's how I feel about it. We may as well. Did you finish the second part of ambulances again? Which was that one? What did you have to do for that? Wait, there isn't a second part. You have to find the thing, and then you have to separately leave out of the vehicle extract. It just says on the wiki that there isn't a second part. I don't think you don't have to do it with the phone on you. I don't know what the wiki says now. But you just have to do them separately. So you could extract, maybe it was a bug or maybe they fixed it. Let's see what the wiki says. You have to find the ambulance's paramedic smartphone and extract with it through the Pomorsky Taxi Avenue while it's in your in-raid quest inventory. Okay, I thought they might change this. So I did this when you didn't have to do that. Because I thought they might change it. Unless, did I do it last time? Wait, is it ski or is it? Oh no, it's therapist. Pretty sure I've done it, yeah. So previously, you just did this one, and then this one, and then you could do it. Oh yeah, I'm still looking for duct tape. So yeah, that quest is now really, really rough. I just don't see how. I mean, it's so RNG heavy. That one's just so bad. As I said, I suspected that was going to be the way it was going to go, and so I was like, "Ugh. Let's complete this nice and quick, so I don't have to extract with the phone." Right. A big sale times 10. Could we pay next wipe? Signal times 10. No, it's just the worst. Just the worst. Oops, oh gosh. I pressed it too fast and it broke. Did I even click the right one? No, I did manage to click a ruble one by accident. We'll do fleece because it's nice and easy. Do 4. There we go. Right. These filters are normally really expensive. I think it's because there's the BSS thing. Chat above cam. I kind of played around with it. I kind of prefer it this way. I don't know. I just prefer it this way around. Have it like sideways. It's sort of in the way no matter what you do. But if it's in the inventory stuff, then it doesn't really matter. It's in inventory only. Don't make no odds. Right, we'll go in a second. How much are these? 28. I guess we'll sell it. May as well. E-fuels normally just go for the price on therapists now. Oh, they're free money. They're free money. They're free money. They're free money. Oh, this person's just like really screwed up. Whee. Okay. Maybe we do take something with us. If we go Meldonia, maybe we do take like peas or something. Sure, I've got some more around. Yeah, there we go. We'll just take him when we get into raid. Cool. Right, so let us actually, yeah, and this is fine because this thing gives you more energy than it does hydration. Cool. Right, let's give it another go. Try Lighthouse again. We'll do it. We'll get it eventually. It's gonna take us a while. On the phone in the first ambulance I found it in back when VX was bugged, so it was easy. My friend did it later. Finding the phone was hard, and then every time VX wasn't there. Yeah, because the problem is there's like another quest for VX, and it's also near Caban, so people try to take it as often as they can, right? Like if you have damaged house and you're over by Caban, it's better to kind of circulate around the map, try to check if VX is there, and then try to check if Courtyard is there. Like you may as well, because they're both on the way. And so people just like systematically check it. Chasing kills and nearly deserted Lighthouse have ruined me on other maps. So many bad habits. Yeah, you just have to like slow down and like pare it back a bit once that ends up happening to you. Max single traders have no motivation to play PMC. So I play scouts to ruin other people's raids. That's funny. I do like playing Scav, especially with 6 rep. Funny. I think boss hunting is quite fun. Can be frustrating though, because people pick them off so early. I just want to get to Lightkeeper mainly. I don't really care about Kappa. I wanted to grab the items. I've nearly got all the items for Kappa, like really close. But we're nowhere near on the quests. Still got like all of Shooterborn and like tons of other quests to do. So kind of given up, given that the wipe is probably going to be in like 5 weeks' time. It's not enough time to get to Kappa. So once we get to Lightkeeper, we're just going to like mess about, I think, and do some other stuff. We're going to try and kill Caban. After we get to Lightkeeper, that's going to be my next mission. More streets, more Caban. Try to actually kill him, because I've not managed to kill him yet. I've not spent that much time on him. But we're sort of getting there. Like last time we came quite close, but I got killed by another PMC who was in a container. Like I came from the south and they were from the north side. And we heard each other shooting and I was still trying to move through the camp. And they just decided to just sit in the container for 15 minutes and wait for me to come through. And I ran into the container to get safety because I was kind of like circling around the edge. And I ran straight into them and died, which is sad. But I mean, yeah, fair enough. If you hear someone else clearing it, then like, why bother? Yeah, finding caverns fun. It's quite cool. So far, I've definitely made some mistakes and like learned a little bit about that area, but I need to spend a lot more raids there. Like I probably spent how many raids do I think I've done? I was probably not even 10 raids trying to kill Caban. I did like a session of like maybe 5 or 6 raids one time, where I like died a bunch and like learned a bunch. Then we did like 2 or 3 raids the other day, which was that was interesting. We killed some PMCs outside in like the north section, but Caban wasn't there, so. And a Black Lion and Glue High. Yeah, nice. That's what, guys. Yeah, I was going to use the black card from Therapist to sell on the fleet and then buy using the barter, but in the end I thought I needed to use it for SJ9s. And then after going into one labs raid, I found it on my scav, the SJ9. So I wiped off my finding raid on the black card for no reason. Not that we need the cash, but. Balancing white pacing would require better encoding, and yet it would up the game quality massively. What do you mean? What would you like them to do? You run all your raids on stream? Yes, except all my PMC raids. I do like scav run through factory offline, like when I'm off stream. But all my PMC raids have been on stream, yeah. Pretty much. Like there may be one or two quests. Like I think I ground out Vitality off stream a little bit, or I'd like reloaded most in off stream. I can't remember. I did some really boring, like mind-numbing quest off stream. Oh, I forgot to put the filter in. Classic. Huh. Still managed to be overweight despite melatonin. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. It helps a bit anyway. 50% items is kind of useless, 30% are usable for like first 2-3 wipes. What do you mean items? You mean like bullets or? Factory scav, my work from home special. Opinion on the SR2M? Yeah, I think it's quite good. Yeah, it's like it's kind of like the poor man's MP7. PE, as you say, the second best bullet is not bad. Like BT is the good one, but PE is alright. I think it's PE, right? The second best? I think it's that one. But as you say, it's not bad. It's actually okay. You know what? We need to go up, I think, first, because if I run down, I might just get gunned down by someone. Because people do chill up here. PS is it? Okay. Oh yeah, P is the third one, isn't it? I'm guessing you can jump onto that. Not enough forward momentum. I'm sure that's possible, but we'll do it this way instead. Oh, God. Hey, Patan. Thank you, dude. Yeah, having a good one. We're doing all right. We're looking for the Lightkeeper, like, dongle to get across to his island. We'll look at it in a minute. Maybe we'll just check in here while we're here. Kipka! Ribbles. Where art thou, Scabby? Oh, Scabby boy? I don't know. Maybe we'll see him from upstairs. And check it out. Quest is way cheaper than MP7s, true. Very dark and very rainy in this raid. Probably on this side, if anything. I don't know. I'm looking at Laduful. 'Twas a dark and stormy raid. This is very true. It's extremely dark in here, actually. No goods. Did I check this one properly, right? Yeah. I don't know. That's Saiga 12. Sounds like it. Over half the mods are straight up unused. Yeah, they need to rebalance a lot of those things. But yes, they're so focused on features. Balance, I guess, is going to come later, if ever. Yeah, there's a scav around here, so just have to be a little careful. Yeah, so you can level vitality using barbed wire technique. It's annoying that you have to do that, but I have to do it pretty much every wipe with the barbed wire. I get to about two and a bit, and then I end up doing the barbed wire to get the rest of it. Love your Scabby Boy song. Oh, Scabby Boy, where are you? Oh, I always end up singing that. Can't be bothered. Search toolbox. Grab that. We'll check this. Ah! How many raids you run for this quest? What have we done? 3? Not that many. Sounded like they were up on the rocks. Why can't I get out of there? I can't get through. I'm too fat to get through sideways. Best for checking spawns. Yeah, this one's only got... Oh, this is 20, yeah. Balancing most effectively done once everything is more complete. This is also true. That's part of the issue, isn't it? What's your feeling on people abusing dead servers? For what, though? You mean in general? Or do you mean for, like, that streamer challenge? Oh, for God's sake. You know, I probably spent too long in here. Oh, man, that's the worst timeline for me. They had a real clean, obvious one on me there. I'm astounded that they didn't manage to sneak one off. Never expect me to come this way. Whoa! Where is that? No clue. No clue. Couldn't see him at all. I think he was somebody else. I couldn't see him. I think it's one of those ones where I'm going to have to go through and freeze frame it. That's the point. Balancing is using the new features. Yeah. I don't know. I think the thing is, though, like, people won't come back just for balancing. You know what I mean? Like, the game's not complete, so balancing it at this point, like, there should be a balance, and they should focus more on it, I agree. M80, the classic. We're using M80 as well. Rip my M1A. You know what? That M1A has been with us for a long time. Painkiller makes it hard to see people. It does. Tips for grinding strength. Make sure you're overweight at least once in a raid. If you really want to min-max it, then you have to basically like swap between strength and endurance by being overweight and not overweight. So you can't really loot. You just have to like min-max it with like be very specific management of your weight limit, which is annoying. Yeah, people who swap regions to abuse 150 milliseconds in PvP. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I feel like there's like if you want to do that, then like it's legal within the game's rules, right? If you're allowed to do that, then like okay. I wouldn't want to do it just because it feels like I'm sort of cheating myself a bit. Like you could do that for progression if you want or whatever, but like you're not really improving yourself. You're kind of just getting an advantage through some like mechanic. But I mean, it's those things that, in my opinion, they're always on BSG to fix. Really, I never really like blame anybody for doing it per se. Like they're entitled to do it if they want. Should we take a Bagari? Could do. That is heavy as hell, though. How heavy is this M4? It's probably quite light. Maybe we can get away with it. Let's see. Let's see. Not looking likely. Oh, those are super heavy. Let's not do those. Let's take some. Which ones are 0.25? Yeah, either these or those. Doesn't really matter. Just looking okay so far. One of these. Actually, you know what? Those are cheap. Grab them all while we can. 17. Basically, anything under 18 is cheap for adrenaline because, annoyingly, they sell to therapists for 20k. So it's a bit of a pain, that. Right, and then we've got another, I think I've got another 60 just like floating about somewhere. Here it is. We'll just make sure we're in, proper close combat for this. Now, where's my ammo? Got 5501 and M905 also floating about. There we go. Okay. Find another CMS. Painful. What about the gym? I mean, yeah, use the gym. Just use it when you can. I use it when I can. It's not going to change your life, but it adds a little bit extra if you can't play a ton. And yeah, that'd be good. I mean, like, I'm not really the best person to ask about leveling strength and endurance because you'll see, like, mine are very ordinary. Very, very ordinary indeed. Mine are like 22 and 23. The other thing is like putting the air filter in. I keep forgetting to do it and I really should do it. Put the air filter in, it does help. A little bit extra. Water. Water. Okay, we don't need more dining this time. We're all good. I wonder if we'll take a 30. I wonder if it's just worth it. Take a little Stanag boy. It's a just in case magazine. All right. Yeah. Cool. Let's do it. Got Lighthouse, assuming you die from nowhere. Yeah. How you doing? Hello, Theory. How's it like keeping grind? We are looking for the dongle. We've not been very lucky finding the spawns yet. We've checked. How many spawns have we checked? Probably about 20 at this point. Like, we probably, from a expectation value perspective, we should have 50-50 found it at this stage. You're right, it's not illegal. Yeah, and it's not against TOS. Like, you're perfectly able to do it if you want to. But yeah, I just feel like it's a bit scummy. Yes, you make Black Friday sales? Not usually. And they do sales periodically through the year, but usually not for Black Friday itself. Why do some guns feel like they have more recoil than it says they do? MDR with 42 feels very different. Yeah, because of the... So there's two things. Well, there's three things that really matter for recoil in Tarkov. Firstly is the actual recoil number. So some guns have a higher recoil than others, like 7.62 guns, for example, versus 5.56. And that number tells you how high the gun will go up in one go. Then you've got the return to, like, there's a statistic that determines kind of like the elastic like pullback force, basically, like returning the gun to center. Some guns have a better value for that. And that affects when you're on full auto. It means that the downward force is stronger, so that the full auto is lower when it's in its like stable state, and it also stops the spray pattern from going as high. Guns like the P90 have a really strong like return to center force, and so they end up having like a really good like full auto spray pattern, much better than something like the HK416. And then the HK416 has got the kind of the other piece of the puzzle, which is the RPM. So the fire rate. The faster the fire rate, the more it kind of like overrides that pullback force, which is what you get. That's why the initial spray happens, and you get these like 4 bullets that just go like flying in the air. There's a combination of the three things, right? Lower vertical recoil means the gun jumps less per shot. A better like return to center value means that the gun like pulls down more strongly. And then the RPM, the lower the RPM, the less impactful the recoil is on the gun in general, and the more time to act that the return to center has. That's the reason. So things like the MDR tend to feel a lot better than at the same recoil than an M4 at the same recoil, and that's an RPM thing. Whereas the Mutant has got really good return to center time, so that feels a lot better than, you know, like an AKMN at the same recoil. For that reason, that's less of a fire rate thing. That's more of a centering thing. If that answers your question. Nah, this isn't V2. This is just getting the actual dongle. Why is M80 so prevalent given its pen is lower than BT and 551? It's just the damage. Yeah, it's just because the damage is super high. So you can spray at people and it just annihilates them. And also, you can fire them a lot further without the damage falling off so much, right? So like, M80 is much more consistent through Class 4 helmets. Because of that, you don't end up having any of this weirdness where like the damage might not be enough through Class 4. That's one of the big problems with BT. Like, BT will never one-shot through Class 4. 5.581 will, out to a certain distance. But M80 always will if it pens. As a solo player, how much of a difference can 40+ rounders actually make in practice? I think a lot. I've started using them a lot more. Like, you run out of ammo all the time playing against like 2 or 3, even like 1v1, honestly, because it allows you, it gives you a bit more scope to do some other tactics like pre-fire or you know, just kind of like getting off extra shots and being stable and not having to reload. It's all of that. It's good. And if you're using more expensive gun builds, then you can mitigate the downsides by adding on the more ergo parts, and you don't really like lose anything by doing it, so to speak. Where did Gigabeef come from? It was a really old like in-joke from when I was in school, and I just combined some guy on a game I used to play was called Gigabyte, and there was like this stupid in-joke at the time, and I combined the two together and just made Gigabeef. I was like, I needed to make a new in-game name. I can't remember what game it was on. I used to call myself R108 on like everything, which is a character from Time Splitters, the classic PlayStation 2 game that I loved a lot and played with my friends. And yeah, I needed to make a new in-game name, so I just chose Gigabeef, and I just kind of stuck. Had it ever since. Why not running BP that much? I still need to complete Intimidator. I need the last couple of headshots before I can buy it. Last stream I did loads of like RD Mutant and stuff, so I've done quite a bit of 7.62. We could be good to take out the initial burst. I agree. I think it's going to be good. We're going to have to see exactly how it's going to function. Like, it's not totally sure yet exactly how it's going to feel, but is this broken? This feels broken. 5 minutes for matching? It's a long time. Maybe we'll just like run the ads now and then see. I think it's matching bug. Yeah, let's restart. I think this is not supposed to be happening. time is it? 2:45. Not doing too bad. Because our matching mode is getting worse. Well, they said that they're working on this new matchmaker, so it should be getting better, really. I feel like the current recall is fine. The problem with the recall right now is that it incentivizes you to dump mags and not take precision shots. Like, semi-auto is better than it used to be, but it's still, like, full auto is still extremely good, and burst fire is just, like, completely just awful. There's a rumor that BP 5501 are bugged. I've heard this. Like, it's on the rumor mill. I'm yet to see any proof. No one has shown me any videos, any proof, any testing, nothing. It's just, I think it's one of those things that just, like, somebody says it on a stream and then people start repeating it all over the place. That's my personal, that's how I'm treating it right now, based on the fact that I've seen, like, no, oh yeah, this is already insured. If you cancel out while you do the matching thing, this is actually still insured. You don't need to reinsure it. You just waste money if you do that. Hey, thanks, Warship. So what the idea is, right, is not to have the gun, like, go grrr and then come back down. The idea is for it to be just more, it's more consistent. So yeah, there's still recoil on full auto. You still have to control it. I'm interested to see what semi-auto looks like. It's going to be interesting. Like, you can make very small changes and completely change the balance towards, like, semi and make full auto awful. So, I don't know. Hello, Alsasso. Thank you, thank you. Gun should act like it actually has a stock. Yeah, it needs to stop twisting at the pistol grip. There was a video. What's he called? Is he called Basingare? I don't know how you pronounce his name, but and he was talking about exactly that again. About the iron sights are basically unusable in EFT, especially on like something like the M4, because of partly what we were talking about, the way that recoil functions. But if you combine the way that the full auto like burst comes in, and you combine that with iron sights and the fact that it twists around the pistol grip, those two things together mean that you just can't see through the iron sights at all. Yeah, Bazinga, yeah, it was a good vid. And they edit like an absolute beast as well. So yeah, but it's one of those things as well, like a ton of people have talked about various things with it. It's like camera recoil for some guns is completely wrong. But what needs to happen is the camera recoil and the gun recoil kind of need to be together. Like, you don't ever want to have a situation where, like, the Saiga sometimes in the past, where like the Saiga would be shooting, but your viewpoint would be up like this, or the MCX, which I think, is that? I can't remember which way it's been so long since I used the MCX, I can't remember which way around this is now. But then there's other guns where the camera recoil is very low, but the gun like moves up, but the viewpoint doesn't, and it just feels like the gun's floating and it's just weird. Like, the two things need to like go together, and the gun needs to stay in line with the shoulder so that you can still see down the sights. Like, the iron sights shouldn't move around like this; they shouldn't pivot. It doesn't make sense. Can't wait for ETS. Test of the recoil system. People say it sucks and we reworked to delayed again. Well, that's what Nikita said on the podcast, right? He said we'll put it on ETS, and you guys all say it's still shit. It's still shit. I need to find that clip. It's very funny. Excited for the 6 beer. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. Until they were going to add it to the game, I'd never heard of it. I'm excited to learn about a new weapon. I'm not a big IRL gun guy, so if it's not in a game that I've played, I usually don't know of it. Being totally honest. Minus Tarkov tips, I'm doing good. I do have the Merin key on me, so let's go and check that out first. Merin car, let's go. Oh no, I don't have it on me. No, okay, fair enough. Alright, we're going to the base bit down there then, I suppose. No return center a major nerf for semi-auto. It depends how it's done. You know rat scan, I know of it. Whether it's detectable or not is another question, but it is bannable. if you show yourself using it in a YouTube video, for example, and BSG see it, you will probably be banned. Now, as I said, whether it's detectable or not is another question. But I personally would err on the side of caution. Well, I fell and broke my legs down there before, so let's not do that again. We'll go into this little shop and see if it's in here first. Ah! Is that a scav? It's not there. Someone died on mine. Sounds like it. Need more stamina before I make a move, I think. Dude, I get Linus all the time on my YouTube vids. I get it all the time. I probably get a comment like once every other day at least. I don't see it personally. Avoiding water treatment spawns? Yeah, because they suck, don't they? Water treatment's just ass in general, in my opinion. I want to get over to the lower chalet now. Someone's going ham in what sounds like... Well, that sounds quite close. Come off it. Classic scavs. Yeah, this M4 came from the codes, so it's not a typical M4. Just in case we come across players. Kind of do want to headshot some scavs so I can buy BP, but whatever, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Now, this chalet scares me a little bit. But I'm much less confident on this chalet. And little bits like that where I haven't figured out exactly... Oh, and like that where I haven't figured out whether I can go through or not yet. Those scavs are angry. Let's not walk on the wood. Let's try to avoid that, eh? Don't see anybody up here. Either which way, we're gonna make us beeline for coming inside. All right. Oh. Ooda! I feel like I'm going to get pre-fired if I could go in there. This is always the tricky thing, right? Once two people have heard each other, one person just goes to ground, and then the second person is just like, well, I either push into you and get shot because I don't know where you are and you're silent, or I also go silent and we both play like the game of cat and mouse. Here's one spawn for it. It's in there. Where else we at? Where else we at? Anyone in there? Don't want to get shot. Being on that side is actually really silly because you can get shot so easily from up in the cliffs. I reckon the person is like downstairs, I would imagine. Kind of hard to know. Crab walk, flank. You can do that, yeah. I just don't like to do it because it just takes forever and it's just a bit boring. It does prevent you from just getting like, you know, AVT'd from point blank. Or, yeah, MP153'd from point blank. Or find a raid. Oh, weird. Guess he came in with very little stuff and then, yeah, just swapped it in. Very bold to... Oh, maybe he's... Yeah, maybe he must have frauded his headset. Magnum. We dodged the bullet there. 903. Good bullet. And then M80 underneath. Okay, well. Yeah. Fine. How'd you force your way through Punisher? I hate Shoreline so much. I think I can't remember what I used this time. Like, there's lots of ways that you could do it. SVD, SVT. You could do 5.5. You could do like 5.56 or 5.45 using a 60 round drum. That actually fits in the like the scav vest much more easily than some other stuff. So like two 60 rounders is not a bad way to go about it. What's that? Nothing. It's a shirt. I was expecting flechette. Yeah, same. Well, there it is. There it is. There it is, guys. Now, question. Where to go from here? Gonna go up the shore, past the shoreline, or along to... Probably go to the paracord one. Red Rebel? Yeah, probably. Oh, bloody hell. Let's go along all the way, I think. Come out of this side. Not there. Right, come on in there. Right, let's go up here. Hopefully we could just get out of this. People sometimes camp up there, like you can get up on the rocks. It is possible. Should just be able to get out. Hey! Don't count on it till we're out. Don't count on it until we're out. You never know. You never know. Poor guy got audioed. I was expecting him to jump out of the window. That's why I ended up like basically running back into the back of him. Imagine vaulting was in the game. Yeah. 4 stacks shotgun ammo. He was confident. Yes, we found the plug for butt plug. For mechanic and lightkeeper. Yeah, this is the transponder. Killed Jaeger out on the hunt. Great. Now, I can't remember whether this one is gate kept or not. By like a 24-hour thing. Let's see. Key to the tower. Handed in. Finished. We have everything we need, and that's good. Cool. Is that it now? I think that's it for now. So key to the tower. Yeah, so the next one is knock knock. So that one has got a 24-hour time delay on it. The next one is check if the radio transmitter works near the Lighthouse Peninsula. It's actually relatively easy. All you do is just go to the bridge and then run back. Because then the next one after that is getting acquainted, which is the one we have to go to like 1 billion spawns and try to find the flash drive V3. So we're good. We're good on that. Cool. Okay, well we'll have to carry on with that one tomorrow then. Yep. So the question is, what now? What now? Yeah, I accidentally did the 2.5k one. You know what though? You always make money for the 2.5k, pretty much. EPSH, not bad. I think we've got some terrible bullets as well. Oh no, we've got this magazine. Yeah, it's alright. Lighthouse just has some good loot on it, you know, just in general. Like these things they're just simply worth quite a lot of money. You can sell most of these things to therapists. I think like what are cyclones? I think they're just the price, aren't they? I think they're more than that. Same with MGTs. Are these used for anything? Far forward and like flares, but again, such a limited barter. Butt plug. We should get rid of the timers late in the wire. Infinite money glitch, 2.5k scav case. Bit of a mess in here, isn't it? So yeah, I guess like the things we want to do now is go like fight. Oh, actually, let me see how far we are on the BP quest line. It must be quite close. Oh, we need 8 to go. So close to it. 8 scav kills. Well, let's play some streets. Maybe we'll do some Caban stuff. I don't know if we've got anything else to do really, like that I particularly care about. The rest of it's all like road to Kappa type quests. Let's go and have a quick browse. It's been a while because we've been focusing so much on Lightkeeper. Right, Recon. I don't really care about that. Intimidator, obviously, we do care. Grenadier is kind of a whatever. Catching Outpost, nobody cares. Bunker, we don't really care about that. Gendarmerie, again, we're not really that bothered about that. There's some of these other like Lighthouse quests, but any hostile from over 100 meters using AK-74. Disease history. A lot of these things, yeah, they're just like Kappa quests. So I haven't done Stir Up, it's quite funny. Setup, we could do if we really want. Things I don't care about, like 9x19 rip. Just don't need to do half of these quests. I could do this one. Relatively easy. Mesa Tactical. I don't care about these unlocks either. Like, yeah, it's weird. It's like some of the stuff you just don't really care about the unlocks that you get. You know? Gonna do be nice because test drive gives SP6. Yeah, that's true. There's insomnia. Farming Caban? I think so. I just kind of want to. You technically have long line now as well. If we do want the CPC. CPC's good. Hey, CPC. Like, I've not really done any of the bosses. Like, maybe we should go after the bosses. I did do Rashala. The other ones I haven't done. Sturman, Killer. I haven't done the bodyguards. I've just not really played much customs recently. Again, like this, like I don't go towards treatment very much. I do need to do this one though. Locate and kill Kaban. Yeah, don't have to use a thermal, just a good Schmidt and Bender. Exactly. And it's not even that much. It's like 60k. I've got one right here. Somewhere. Like 60 to 80k, depending on the time of day. Yeah, so I guess that's the thing. We could just go to... Maybe we'll just try it with our M4. Just gear up and just go. Everything on injectors. Okay, on that. Right, let's give it a go. Streets it is. What's the BP quest? Intimidators. You have to get to level 45 and then you have to just get 40 scav headshots. It's not that bad. You just need to get level 45. I've just hit level 30. I was wondering, what is there to keep me interested after that? I feel like nothing special for me to get in the later levels. I mean, Ragman 3. Where's Ragman 3? Ragman 3 is pretty big. Ragman 3 is 32. So you can basically access class 5 consistently at level 32. And then, yeah, getting to level 37, 38, 40 allows you to buy like all the endgame stuff. So the RD, the mutant, the advanced tube. Like it makes you able to build like the meta builds. You don't need that stuff though. Thousands of hours in this game, never seen Rashala. The thing is, you have to like, with the bosses, you have to farm them deliberately. Because people get there or they hear the sounds and they go and kill them. So I think you have to do them deliberately. It's like I'd never really seen the COFDM radios until I started doing the Lightkeeper quest, because I don't really do loot runs and I don't play Lighthouse that much outside of doing the quest lines. And so there's certain things in Tarkov that even if you just play for thousands of hours just doing whatever you do, you have to go and like do certain things, like really specifically target doing those things, you know? Hey, Golden. What's going on, man? Why Razors so much compared to the Schmidt? People like the Razors reticle. They like the 6 over the 8. The Schmidt's maybe a bit too big. And the Voodoo has a barter for 2 G phones. So people typically don't buy the Voodoo on the flea. Like people who buy the Voodoo on the flea are those that don't know about the barter normally. So the Razor, the only way to get it is the flea. So it tends to be pretty expensive. Need to have done all Punisher? Yeah, I mean, I guess like by the time you're level 45, you'll probably have done all the Punisher. Hey, thanks, Adnan. Enjoy your break, dude. I feel like when 3 is when the game finally opens up. Yeah, because you can run like... I mean, to be fair, Prapor 3 is... You can get the Korund. So it's between the Korund and the Gazelle, you can start to run class 5 like much more consistently. It's good. I haven't seen Michelle in like 20 runs and marked him. It's like 30%, I think, so that's pretty unlucky. Golden, thank you, man. Oh, yes, they changed for Charlotte spawns. Yeah, because he used to basically just be dorms. They, like, reverted him back to Stronghold as well. And this bit level 46 is still a Punisher 4. RFB is a good one for Punisher 4 as well. Any of those type of guns. 7.62, 51. Just, like, go around and find people outside. Or just go in and with an MP7 or something and try and shred people. No one plays Shoreline. Just farm Resort then until you're, you know, looted out the wazoo. New gas too? I think so. Fought him at New Gas yesterday. Nice. I actually liked fighting him at New Gas, so I'm pleased that they've done that. His old spawns. Yeah, good. I genuinely haven't played customs for like a month. Yeah, Thombo, that's true. Like, the current Gazelle aren't that hot, but, like, they're better than wearing, like, a 6B 3TM or, you know, a Thor, or whatever else is class 4. That's why people go like TV 110, because they go, well, I'm just gonna get shot anyway. But I think that there's a lot of bullets that you survive with like a Gazelle on that you don't with a TV 110 on, personally. Yeah, apparently they can spawn at New Gas, yeah. There's the old spawns. Stronghold, New Gas, and Dorms. Right. Streets. Let's see where we are. We are in Pinewood Hotel. This is, I guess it's all right. It's not really that good, is it? Also, it's I'm not running an LPVU, so we're slightly careful about how we approach stuff. Oh, a big fuel. You know, I don't actually want to take that. It's going to make me like incredibly overweight. You just have enough to get people to stop running MMAC and SVTs. I mean, people like it because it's pretty solid bang for buck. Oh, there's Cabanery. Mr. Boy, Kebab, he there? I mean, we might just die running across this road. I'm going to go through this side rather than going like round, I think. Go through pharmacy and then through the financial buildings if we can. See how this pans out. Alright, so now what's the best way out of here? We're here and out there. A few too many shots, didn't it? Okay. Okay, let's get a reload on. Now there are still like snipers on top. Mm-hmm. One like right there. I bet there's one right there. Let's see. Oh, the flash is going off now. Someone else here. Good luck peeking that. Yeah. It looked like he was still turning. Maybe I should have naded. I've never gone in that one before. I usually go further forwards. I typically go to... If you, instead of going like left into the container, I normally go like just forwards, like by the box kind of thing. As I said, like I've not actually managed to do it yet, but I didn't realize he was going to literally be on the gun as I go around the corner. I thought it was going to be like Caban inside the main building, because I didn't think I was getting shot at, right? Like I was in there for ages. Boom, ha, exactly. Right. Try that again. We got another M4. I got this off somebody else. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if the M4 is really the play, because the issue is that the guards have got a lot of HP. So, like, yeah, you can use the M4, but like you have to spray them down a big time. Come and shot at the other PMC. Maybe go RD. RD's like at least a gun I'm comfortable with. Helps, sure. Go like this way. I don't know if maybe I had another one in my. Where is it? We finally did do the SE5 quest. And then let's go like, yeah, let's go Voodoo. Oh no, not that one. Other Night Force, this one. There you go. Good old Voodoo. Cool. Alright, and then question is, what arm are we going to go for? I mean, we could take the Tigir a little bit. Problem with the Reduke, I don't like the Reduke because it really reduces the amount of mobility that you get by quite a significant quantity, which is the issue. Actually, do I have any other mags? I might have some more. Yeah, I've got these guys. Okay, so we'll just use those then, and we'll go with BP. Well, not BP. I guess we've only got, well, like 11 BP left. It's going to be mostly PP. And we're killing AIs, so we'll just go PP. Like that, and then we'll take our 2 nades. You know, this is actually really light loadout, so we can take those, and then take. Annoying doing the old bag thing. Ah, yeah, that's the reason. Yeah. Okay, and then one of them, and just whatever. Nice little min-max kit. So I think this thing will take it across the other side. Right. Just need a bit of extra HP. Well, the thing is, right, we have to just throw ourselves at doing it. If we don't, we're not going to learn. So I'll try and do what I've done on the other time that I did it. We'll rather than going in the container, we'll go forwards like we did last time. So when I did what's the SE5 quest? I think it's Gunsmith 24. Big caliber. Yeah, I mean, I was half tempted to try and make a foul work, but I think that's a silly idea. You just need something with big mags and big bullets. I guess you could do it with like a Scar, I suppose. And Gunsmith 25. Yeah, no, I haven't. Because I need to get the PKP or PKM. You could do it without killing Caban. Because you can swoop in. Like if somebody killed Caban and then I killed them, or someone else killed them, or rogue guard killed them, whatever, and then I could swoop in and grab the PKP and then leave. Like you could do it that way. You don't need to kill him per se. What's the call out for Caban's camp? People just call it Lexos. The Mincer's not a bad description though. And kill the people who kill Caban. Yeah. I'm just not like fully familiar yet with the whole area, so it's going to be good just to throw ourselves at it a bit and just like learn a bit. Because that's the thing, we're going to learn from, honestly, just directly from our mistakes and just dying loads. And that's what the end of the wipe for me is always for, right? It's for like learning something specific and using the money to just endlessly run something without worrying that, you know, I'm going to run out of cash, or that, you know, we're not going to be able to sustain a certain kit or whatever. Like, we could just like run whatever kit we feel comfortable with, and we don't have to spend like 1,000,000 rubles per loadout, but like we could just run a kitted RD and like some nice armor every single time, and without worrying too much about running out of loadouts, and just like practice whatever it is. So it's either like, you know, I think I did like Lighthouse one time, I did Labs one time, we did like Reserve Basement one time. Like, I'm not an expert in any of these places, but at least you get, you know, a couple of weeks under your belt of like trying these things. If you change 5601 to 55 damage, 41 pen, 5% armor damage, then it would shred class 4 better than 551, but be nearly useless against class 5. Yeah, because it wouldn't do any armor damage, exactly. So like it would pen, but it wouldn't get through armor. I think they should probably, well, maybe they could do more ammos like that. Kind of interesting. Because right now, like, all the ammos do enough armor damage that they always will like go up a class. If you shoot them enough. We're looking at late white. Yeah, like, I just use it to practice stuff because it's all going to go away anyway, so we may as well. And before it's like, oh, well, the wipe's going to happen and like everything's a bazillion rubles and everyone's running a slick. You want to play like normally in the last couple of weeks when people are still playing normally before, you know, like a month before, to get some experience, like real experience, and not with everybody using like completely like kitted out meta gear because it's all going to be gone. Finish Tarkov Shooter 8 and Saga Sniper. That's what I use the money on. Good idea. Where are we here? Okay, so that at me. It might be. I think it might be the sniper up there, but like. Now, I'm not sure if running through here is better than being on the street. I feel like it is, but I'm not sure because check 15 is like right here. I guess it is. I'm gonna close this. Thought they fixed the fog through scopes? Yeah, me too. Ah! I thought that prevented you from getting gunned down. I don't know where I got killed from. Was that PMC, maybe? No, can't have been. I thought nading in there, you should be able to get to the right-hand side of that that truck. Oh no, it was actually Caban. M67 so run longer? That's a good idea. Gotta throw the nade later. Good point. Like right by the wall. I thought I was going to get shot by somebody if I didn't do it early enough, but we can try it again. We did kill that one guy with the with the F1, which is quite funny. We actually saw it go off. That's kind of unfortunate to get hit with BS. It's like one of the few bullets that will actually go through the together. I wonder where Caban was. Was he like on the right, like through the sliver gap into the like next building? You can hang a little right. There's a pole in the middle. You can go to the right of it. I usually run left is the container. I don't like the container for like I did the container last time and I just had like a machine gun guy just like staring at me who just insta-killed me as soon as I leaned. Was it the forklift? On top of the containers? I don't think so. I think he was like through the little tiny sight line in the right-hand building, I think. Lean peak. I didn't think that worked anymore. I think you could just lean peek out around and not get shot by the gunners. I thought the AI change stopped that. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, like, I avoid fighting rogues and all of those annoying people just because I find it painful, and I'd rather fight players than AI. I hate fighting AI. It's still better. It's one of those ones where it's probably worth just doing it in offline for a minute, because, like, it's broadly the same, right? And we can just, like, do it for a second and just see. We know it's going to be 100%. We know there's no other players. We can at least, like, analyze what the hell's going on. Oops. Which one did I do? Oh, yeah, this was the loud one. Loud one probably doesn't matter. Loud one's probably fine. Let's check it out in offline quick, because, like, there's no harm, right? No harm in doing that. I don't mind doing that for new stuff. Sure. Like, so far, I've been killed, like, in total, probably 10 times in there. The best cheese method? Dude, it's so annoying, right? Like, I hate that. Like, I want to be able to do it, but I also just hate the process. Do you know what I mean? I just hate the process. And, like, getting into offline is so much faster, and you know that you're going to get, like, just the experience of going to fight the guy. At least to just try it and check it out. I'll probably still die in offline, to be perfectly honest. Okay. Right. We'll take a couple more nades. And then, yeah, let's just run it in offline and just see. Just see what it looks like. And it's not always identical, to be fair. As online. I think we just run it like that. Just see what happens. We do like that muzzle? Ah, it's good. Definitely appreciate watching someone learn how to approach new sections. Oh, enable boss. Did I not enable boss? I think I might not have. 60 billion stash. Want to use contact fours? We could. We could. I'm just not sure how much of an advantage it is. Like, they're good because of the distance of hearing, but sometimes I run them on, like, I think they're better for certain maps than others, right? They're good for maps like woods or whatever, where you're just, like, wandering. And also good at doing CQB. Because you hear stuff from, like, a billion miles away with them on. You almost, like, don't want to hear as far. I don't know. Also, I'm so used to these. Most unequip them. I'm so used to these that, like, even changing to a better headset, sometimes not necessarily the best. Because, you know, you end up, like, thinking that you hit, like, it just throws off your muscle memory for hearing. Is all. Heavy rain? Yeah, that's good. That's a good point. Can't get used to only having a voodoo on full auto gun. I think it depends on the gun. I think with, like, a semi-meta RD or a mutant, then, like, it's fine. Because you don't lose targets with it. Other guns, like, maybe. The thing is, though, the Voodoo, the Razor, and the Schmidt, they're all really good on the 1x mode. Ran them a few times, how much money went back to Swordins? It's like, that's the thing. It's like, how much incremental advantage do they give you? I think if I'm running Kaban, like, almost zero. 29 recoil M4. Well, I mean, it's definitely not losing sight picture. I'll tell you that. It'll jump, but it won't lose sight picture. Unless you're running it at, like, you know, 80 FOV or something. I don't know. Backpacking, would you say is a good split? This would be a good spawn if you were playing normally. Right now I do like 15, 561, 14, 501. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, if you're limited on the amount of 551 you have, then that's fine. I typically, with 556, I tend to go... no, I'm going the wrong way. I tend to go 10 and 20. So I go like... Well, I guess now at this point in the wipe, you do probably want to go more... I'm still going the wrong way. You want to go more heavily toward... Let's just use an SJ6. It's offline anyway. Yeah, like even... So like on the RD, right? Like... I wouldn't say I lose sight picture. Very dark. I was annoyed I couldn't kill him. I mean, I understand. Yeah, as the wipe goes on and people are using more like class 5s and stuff, you probably want to use more 5501, I would say, than 56. Like 56 is fine against class 4, but against class 5, you really want 55. A1. Whoa! Okay, don't go down the road. See, look, these are the lessons, right? These are the lessons that we need to understand. I didn't realize you could get caught there. Like, there's no point where like this is why offline is great. Can't approach that way? Apparently so. I think I've always approached the other way when I've been in a real raid. I've always like gone through the little gap and then ran through. Did you get aspect key? No. I want to learn to do it like the normal way without buying the key. I don't want to like crutch on like a 500,000 key. How much is aspect now? Is it still 500,000? Oh, it's really cheap. Why is it so cheap? AI offline is a little different because all the AI simultaneously focus on you. True. Just buy the key. Why though? I want to do it the real way. I don't want to do it the key way, because then I won't know how to do it the real way. Then I'll have to buy the key, and then when I get in on the next wipe, then I won't be able to do it because I'll need the key. Ah, deleter. I get it, dude. Yeah, one use only. Yeah, I thought it was still 500, 400k. It was at one point. Otherwise, you need to throw a grenade and push. Yeah, that's the idea. That's the point. That's what we're trying to learn how to do. What's that key for? Okay, so if you're coming in from the south side, so Concordia side, like the side we just were, you come in from the south and you go in and you go right, and you know there's the hole in the wall, and there's like the office building with all the filing cabinet stuff. It's like Caban's like office. The door on the other side that goes out to the main street, that's the aspect key. So you can get in from the main street using the aspect key without going in through the back. That's what it's for. That's good. It's like the third way in. But you can avoid the... You can avoid the whole like getting GL'd or machine gun to the face by using the aspect key. Right, where are we now? We are at the theater. See, this is the thing, like when you're playing normally, you can't like, because there's some dude who spawns up there. You can't just like, you can't just run this way normally. I mean, you can. You can just hope you don't meet them, but. I guess I probably also need to come further to the left. Otherwise I'm going to get... Like, do you get GL'd off the front here? On the main street? Are there, like, snipers up there? I'm actually not sure. Jumping over the back. Oh, yeah, there's all the guys doing that on Twitch Rivals. You get guarded. Okay. Oh, we'll go this way. This is the way that I know. Because, like, I would path... If I was spawning in over here or wherever, I would path down here. You have to clear this spawn anyway, because you don't want some PMC to kill you. Then you have to make sure that you're not going to get shot from someone down there. have to clear that. Then I typically go through... Actually, maybe I should go this way, actually. Given our prior experience. We'll actually go through the proper way. So we go in this side. And we come up through this hole here. Am I coming in from this direction is much easier? I've been killed like most times. But I think the issue that... Well, is that... This feels very similar to where we were before. I have to go through the restaurant. I think. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think we have to go this way. I realised how close it was to the road. I was like, this looks kind of where we got killed last time. I think we have to go through here. Or all the way from Sparger. Yeah. Let's see, so... I wonder if there's any, like, dudes up on here. Don't know. Offline streets is rough, running it all on one machine. Because where is the Geo man? Is he, like, on the corner or something? Where did he actually kill me from? Is it inside there? Entrance has no mines. Yeah, well, there's no mines here. So you can go right up, right? So usually what I do is I go to here. The couple of times that I've done it so far. There's a gun, like, there. Ah! Okay. Interesting. Above and slightly right of the MG. Oh, so it must have, like, it cuts across the compound and kills you that way. One up is a GL, downstairs is the MG. Okay, so you throw this in. Right, does this allow me to survive here? Get shot up by like 1 billion people. Holy moly. Maybe you see any dudes that way. That's Caban. Now, if you poke out, can you like see anybody through here, or do you? Or you can. I wonder if you could lean peek this. Let's try. I don't have quite enough. Don't have enough lean. Okay, we can lean peek that. Good. Any more? Yeah, there's another one. Okay. The Connix is bugged? Yeah. Okay, now we can think about it, right? Now we think about what to do. So this is the point, right? A couple of times I've gotten in like this. And I'm either... So the mistakes I've made in the past is I've ended up getting stuck in here. That one is a mistake when you do that. I've been stuck in there before. We're now in this right-hand building. So the question is, what do we do now? You know? Pretty sure Caban is right next to the car outside. I guess we'll see. We've got another grenade. So the question is, can we see... Are there any other guys on the roof? Are there just 2 snipers up this side? You threw a nade before. 3. Ah, so... Oh, it is Caban. And then there's this guy. Never seen him do that in offline. We've got guards in the containers, yeah. Well, sure is interesting. Yeah, this for anyone who was asking, aspect is this, by the way. This one here. And it leads you out onto the main street. This is offline mode, by the way. This is offline mode. We're just we're testing it out. Yeah, so there's a guy there. He's dead. You can't expect him to do that in real life, in real raid. Now where's the other ones? This is very strange. Very bizarre behaviour. Use the cart and the green connects to pick them off. Like what, through here? You can't can't see them then. Can you get on this? I wonder if you can get on this vehicle. I can. Oh, you can look that way? Wait, is there anyone through there? Who just shot at me? Scav back there. I think that's a Vulcan. So it's very Okay. Got a bit of peace and quiet. It was a Vulcan. That took altogether too long to shoot through. Ah, oh, gosh damn. What are you testing? We're testing how to kill Caban. I'm not very experienced with the Lexos camp, and every time I go in, I just die. So we're figuring stuff out. I thank you. Yeah, 4 sparks from PP. I mean, it's PP, it's not BP. That's probably the reason. Always see streamers use the PCARs in the green container. Yeah, it seems like, is there like somebody who... Caban started shooting at me before. But he's like pretty close. I think. I don't know where though. Not sure where he is. Like left peeking here is suicide. I wonder if like jumping up is suicidal. Fan does like to hide behind the forklift inside. So I guess the deal is right, we just throw a nade now. Have to be quick. I'm not 100% sure where he's going to be. Yeah, grenades to gain terrain, indeed. We'll just throw like a short one and go to the green connex maybe. God, I should change my lean buttons. Not really ideal. Probably in there somewhere then, I guess. I just need over again and run into the green connex next. Yeah, the extra nades. Yeah. I think that's the thing. So he's just in here then. All the guys are in here. Hides behind the wall. You just like that? Like this one? In here. I think he must be just being there. Okay, so yeah, maybe like one nade or 2 nades more. Would there be any more guys? This is offline, by the way, so anybody who's just tuning in, this is offline. This is not online. None of the other dudes inside here? Or just him? Yeah, I can see why people bring so many nades, though. I can see why. Quite a few more guards. There's the right gun as well. Yeah. Well, let's see. Yeah, the gunsmith one. Yeah, because it's PKM or the PKP, right? That you can have. And you want him to have the... You want him to have the PKP? Oh. Oh, that's weird. Nice little glitch. Can you pick a beat for gunsmith? Doesn't seem like any more guards in offline. Maybe there's less guards. I don't know. I know offline and online aren't necessarily the same. Let's just run around, see if we can find some. And then we'll die. Okay, well, it makes a bit more sense. I think it makes a bit more sense now. Yeah, I think that's it. 6 guards and 500,000 scavs. Yeah, true. One of those things, to finish Gunsmith, you're almost best off just going and... You're almost best off going in as a scav with level 6, waiting for Cabana, waiting for somebody to kill him. Where was the scav? There was somebody who was shooting at us from over here. Maybe the nades killed a few? Could have. Don't know. Anyway. Well, at least we know what to do. Kind of. Sort of. Tried that, but no luck so far. I guess it's kind of tricky, right? You need somebody to actually come in and kill him. My friend was playing Streets with him and he killed Command and gave me the gun for free. And it was PKP. Nice. First I killed Kabubi. I killed 2 players with the PKP off him. It's Kaki like a maniac. That is good. It's pretty unwieldy though, right? Oh, also have an RPK. That'll be annoying. He should, honestly, the gun's not that good. Like, he should always have the PKP, the one you need for Gunsmith. Or, like, if he doesn't, he should spawn in the office or something. You know? Like, it should be on the territory, I think. I think that's pretty evil to not spawn with the right gun. Okay. Question is whether we just take like, yeah, maybe we just like take 2 extra nades just in here. I don't have to mess about with my kit. Let's give it a try. And then you have to deal with the players as well. So do we think that going into the building is the best way and doing the lean peek to kill the snipers? When you're in the trailer, can you lean peek the snipers too? Killing like 6 or 7 times before getting the PKB. That's the thing. We got to get killing him down first. GTA music? It actually isn't. At least I don't think it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is in that game. I'm not sure. Like Vishala with the golden TT? Yeah, it's just annoying. What map do you love to PvP on the most? Definitely Factory for me. Took the PKB to Factory with the Soprano. It was hilarious. Just sprayed a Predator, everyone ran away. Buying sugar and super water, then running scout cases, moonshine, making money. I rarely get 270k worth of items. Nah, but the thing is you get like quest items and I'm still running it because of Kappa items that I don't have. Just on the off chance. I was doing it for Vertex's SJ9s, tank batteries, like all of that kind of stuff. I don't really need that many things anymore. But to be fair, sometimes you get like an RSAS or, you know, an SR25 or like an RD704 or like a mutant or something, and it's like, well, that probably is worth it because those guns are like 100 odd K, and then you get a few other things. Like, is it probably worth 270 in the long run? Like, I don't think so. Probably not. Using the same RD build yesterday and died to a hacker. That's annoying. Snipers are pretty easy if you hear and see them. It's just when you don't notice them. Yeah, that's true. I died to the snipers the last time like the very first time I tried Kaban and that kind of thing. Usually watch Jesse come from the other entrance, get in the green conics and have the guards rush him. And also snipe the snipers from there too. Hmm. Hmm. When we did green conics before though, they didn't come. They just stayed on the gun. Also cheap intels. You make big money. Yeah, that's cheap intels early is a good idea. They're so cheap early because no one needs them for anything. Same with like water filters. Like you can make tons of money if you invest properly, right? GPUs, water filters. Like you save money with GPUs, you make money with water filters, you make money with intels. Like if you're ahead on cash, then you can like widen that cash out quite easily in EFT. If you know what you're doing. I just swap back over. God, I like really ached last night. Oh man. Our little one was not very happy. She ended up like in our bed. I just ended up like sleeping in the most awkward position. You know, like when you try to lean and then you kind of get stuck and like your joint like won't go that far for a bit. You have to like rearrange yourself a bit to like. It's so hard to explain. Well, this is like one of the worst mods for come out of. Yab. One nade again. Yeah, it does seem like the only way to do it is just going with like that 10,000 grenades. Right, well, we're not going to go down this one again because that was a mistake I made last time. I didn't mean to. I was like, oh, we'll be very smart and cut ourselves through there, but you can't really go through there very well. Like, you can, but it's just a bit annoying. I want to go up the main street, I think. We're going to take it easy. I mean, if somebody goes and kills Kabam first, then that's fine. But this spawn is a long way away. Flashbangs are quieter. They go off sooner, though, too, right? So isn't there a downside there? Probably. And they don't run for as long, I suppose, if you're using flashbangs. You can have a grenade case in your bag. It would indeed. Gonna scuttle through this way. Nice and slow. It's also, there's a big difference, I think, playing it as a duo or a trio. You know, you get so much more information if you've got like 2 people. Nate will kill some too, yeah, which is actually pretty, that's actually pretty good. Like, flashes are cheap. Like, people use flashes all the time, right? Killer and stuff, don't they? Oh my god, die please. They did add some horrifying scav dying sound effects, didn't they? Oh, it's coming through there. Oh no, wait, is it just on the floor here? Yes, thank god. How did that happen? How did I end up with a nade up there? Looking forward to the new podcast. Hey, it's long as well. This week's one is long. The perks are getting older, absolutely. And keeping the player scaffold away from Lexos with using flashbangs. I was like, that must be a scav. It must be. Must be. Must be pretty close to Intimidator now. Am I getting any headshots? Yeah, I got 3 to go. Piling up, baby. Piling up. I mean, it doesn't sound like... Oh, it's hard to know, actually. I guess he's not here. Try and get Intimidator finished then. I think Mark 47 is worth running without the long barrel. I actually think it might... It's almost arguable that it's better without it in some ways. It's a lot cheaper without it. Let me put it that way. That's behind. And in front. Yay, Intimidator. So many scalps. Big purple Barney bag. Wait, did I lose my thing again? Where did I drop him? Here? No, here. How do I keep dropping my drum mag? Muted or RD? I actually prefer the RD, honestly. The muted's like a Chad gun for tryhards. I prefer the RD, honestly. I think it's better. It suits my style more. As well as streaming, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Good, because there's a lot of people who can only do one or the other, right, on the platforms. So it's nice to be able to, you know, have both sides of the community here, because, you know, obviously, like, I have a lot of people on the YouTube side. Oh, he's angry. Yes, I'm running my rig. I hate that. So annoying. Let's go in here. May as well while we can. This is the loot, really. Anything on here? No. Look on this. Maybe people looted it already. Could have. Like, looted it and ditched. Took us a long time to get in. Oh, there's gold chain. Alright. Else? PRS. Nights thingy. I'm going in. Anything good? ET? So deep ET's okay. Get mules in the office? I am not sure, to be totally honest with you. You can get pretty good stuff in there, but... Did you get him? He wasn't there. He wasn't there, sadly. We should just leave, really. We should just leave. I'm just going to loot the office and stuff and then go. Or die to a scab, one or the other. I think like only certain stims spawn on certain maps. I understand. You can put that in the sit, can you? Another hillside house key. You hit that sometimes? Where'd you go? Can't get through that. That's annoying. An aspect we got on Port of Irons, a good sim for a lead ship, not mule. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything in there. Metal parts. These filing cabinets on streets are just so insanely good. Like they actually genuinely are. Beluga key. Mule is on Lighthouse. It is on Lighthouse. I've seen the mule stairs key, stairs landing key. That's for check 15. I've seen mule inside Hillside House, for example. Cool. Isn't the 50 missing only one bullet? Yeah. Let's see what exits we've got. Crash site, okay. I did all these, didn't I? Yeah, I've done all those. Heavyweights on the street generally, if you've got entry rate, one occasion about or 2 5-minute squads slaughtering me. I think that's pretty much the usual. That's pretty much the usual way. Beats is very polarizing in some ways. I usually find it's more full though than anything else. How many of these can I get? Jeez. Kind of vertex in the outside house, but died just a minute later. Yeah, you can get them in Hillside House. It's like Hillside House and Merrin are not great because they're only like one loot spot, or like a couple of loot spots. Like Hillside House only has one spot for like a high value tech, but you can get anything in there. Like I've had aces in there, and, like BPXs and other stuff. To be fair, strikes normally sell for like 12k. Anyway. Could do this one while we're here. Also has like 3 spots. Yeah, but then like the main tech ones just spawn under that sink, don't they? Hello, Malice. That's not very good. Hillside House is the one, it's called, you need the key, and it's called House. The key itself is called House. It says house on the key. It's called Hillside House. Yeah, it's down by... how would you describe it? What's the easiest way to describe Hillside House? We might get shot here, but... It's in the villagey sort of areas. Not the swamp village, but the other village. A bit closest to kind of the main road. Like one of the houses close to the main road. Yeah, Mirren's so cheap. Yeah. People don't like it anymore because it doesn't just like... spawn a Bitcoin every raid or whatever, so it's still worth, it's definitely worth getting. It'll pay itself back by the time you've run it a couple of times. And sometimes you spawn like on it, pretty much. So you may as well get it. Have you tried out your rig on any other games? I don't know, like various other stuff. What else do I play? Like, what kind of thing do you mean? It works pretty well on other games. Tarkov's like really hard to run, so most of the games run at really good FPS. How many phones you got on the streets? About 70, 60, 70. Why use the AK-55 instead of PMags? The reason is they're firstly really cheap, and secondly, they're some of the lightest mags that you can get. I think they are the lightest, the aluminium mags. I'll show you. Cyberpunk? Oh, I've not played Cyberpunk. I don't play that many other games, really. Let's have a quick look at this. So, sometimes I use these ones. Actually, this is full, so that's not going to tell us what we want to know. There we go. So, that's an empty mag there. Versus one of these, right? Is this what you mean? One of those guys? What do you mean against, like, which other one do you mean? Oh, the P mag. So, Palm's the other good one. So this one is -1 ergo, whereas the P mag is -1.5. And this has got load speed modifier of -10, and this is -5. Like 0.2 kilos, 0.17. Like they're very, very similar. Ergo's very slightly better. The load speed is very slightly faster on this. This is probably the best one. I quite like these ones. These are the other ones that I'd run, I think. Because that's better than the PMAG by like a tiny, tiny portion. But it doesn't really matter. These are just really cheap, aren't they? Because how much are these guys? Also quite cheap, like 5k. These ones are probably a bit more expensive because these are kind of the bling ones. Oh no, they're still about 5k. They're all about the same, aren't they? Yeah, I don't know, just because they're really light and you get access to them relatively early. I don't think it makes a huge difference. Right. A bunch of random junk. What space though? Stick some of these things down here. Move some of this shenanigans down. Then we're going to have space to just dump the loot. I'll sell it later. Sell it on my own time is usually what I do. I tend to just like bundle the loot up and then I sell it offline. At least categorize it and stuff. Can't get into any other games with Tarkov feeling good right now. I want to play Cyberpunk at some point. It's on the list. There's loads of games on the list though. This is the issue. There's just too many good things to play. There's like, you know, Cyberpunk, there's Baldur's Gate, there's like a load of stuff that I haven't played. At the minute I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Darktide. That's what I'm playing offline. I was mentioning a bit earlier in the stream that I'm like, oh yeah, I've got loads of these, haven't I? This. I was like having a play around with I was having a play around, well, having a think about playing Foxhole, which I've never played. Oh, I did actually have some sugar already. Never mind. I've never played, but I think I'm going to play a little bit of with a friend. Am I overweight or anything because of the bag? No, we're fine. Yeah, I'm probably going to give it a try. Are you on yeah, I'm on 1440p. Yeah, I am. I am 2K. Yeah, I kind of want to play Cyberpunk. Take it to the streets. Yeah, I do like Darktide. Darktide's really fun. Dude, it's a great game. Yeah, I'm interested in getting into Foxhole a little bit. Tons of fun with groups, play solo. I've got a friend who wants to play, who like, he bought it ages ago, and he wanted to give it another try. So I'm like, okay, I'll give it a go. I've like been through the tutorial island. I've not actually like fought yet. How's Dark Tide after playing for a while? Think about playing it with friends. I thought it's really good. If you like 40k and the 40k universe, Dark Tide's a lot of fun. It feels so good. I've probably played now like 45 hours, 50 hours of Dark Tide. So we're playing like the harder difficulty missions. Like it's good. I just like the vibe of the game in general. I like the atmosphere, the music. They've absolutely nailed the music. It's one of my favorite games I've played for a bit. Dark Tide. Like, it's one of the few games where I've been like doing other stuff, and I'm just like, man, I'd like really love to just go and play right now. Like, really got the like itch for it. It's just so fun. Like the atmosphere and the aesthetics of it. It's just so great. It just feels like you're in the universe. Like the environments are like beautiful, and the music is so good. Foxhole's a great game. I feel like it does take a good amount of time. I think you can still, from what people have said, you can still like pop in and out. Like, you don't need to be on permanently. Like, you can play it casually. It's not as good, but you can play it casually if you want. What people have said. What Lethal Company? I've never heard of that. Highly recommend joining a medium or largest clan to make the experience easier. Otherwise, you can just enjoy spawning at the front lines. Yeah, so I'm just going to like play around with it for the time being with my mate, and we'll just like see how it goes and then decide like whether to get into it a bit more or not. Play casually? Yeah. It's probably going to be like just a chill game, I think, for just downtime. Like, Dark Tide can be quite hectic. It's quite stressful if you're playing the harder missions, especially. Like, there's a lot of stuff you have to do. Like, there's loads of like Dark Tide's interesting because there's so many like sound cues, which is kind of weird. Like the enemies in Dark Tide kind of consist of hordes of just like low level easy creep mob type things that just like plague people, and these the ones called specialists, which are, you know, they do a specific function. They're like the flamethrower man or the one that runs in and explodes on you, and they've all got like unique sound cues. So you hear a sound, you know which specialist it is, which is quite cool. After a while, you figure out, and there's a sound effect for you're just about to get hit in melee, and there's a sound effect for you're just about to get shot as well. Once you figure out all those sound cues and know like kind of what to do to respond to those things, it becomes quite fun. It's almost like, I don't know, there's like a rhythm to the game that I think is quite cool. Where am I? Am I in the vets? How the hell do I get out of the vets? Oh, this way. Yeah, this way. I don't know, I've never ever spawned in the vets before. Did I top up my grenades? I'm not sure if I did. These are coming as a horror roguelike. That sounds quite cool though. Going along the front here is possibly a mistake. Those guys always scare the bejesus out of me. Right, let's see. What's the deal this time? I still don't know if this is really the right way to pass or not. I guess they're not here again. Kind of like kill. Yeah, I'd not played Killing Floor, but sounds a bit like it. Yeah. 9. EP. Decent. 12, 11. Those are just loot stuff, I guess. Flesh pounds and scrape spawning. If anyone came in already. wasn't it? Got a nade over before exposing yourself? Yeah, I think you're right. The thing is, last time I did it early, I was told I did it too early. So I'm not really sure. I'm not 100% sure about what I should do with that. Guildenstern, nice. They're worth like 80k. We'll do the filing cabinets in a bit. Face impression of a chav. Trying to think what I'd even say. Boy, mate, who think you looking at, mate? I heard a step over here. Yeah, M67's your friend. Yeah, you said about that before. I really should have taken your advice. Oh, I keep thinking that you could go through there. Play which solo? Tarkov or? Oh, you're talking to someone else. 741. Do you enjoy it? Yeah, killing feels similar in the way that you're killing bigger enemies, but instead it's way based for time in between. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I guess we've probably got, yeah, crash sites again. I guess we loot this and leave again. Kind of a shame that we've not had Pebob spawn. Why? Because of the nade launcher? Heavy metal soundtrack. Soundtrack makes all the difference. It really does. Foxhole. Maybe we're pushing it being here, but fine. Oh yeah, maybe you can complete Therapist Daily with the duct tape. Only 7 and 40 are craftable. It would bring life back to the 545 guns. Will the armor changes mean more people naked running about? Not sure. Honestly, not sure. Oh yeah, the polos are bad. Is someone actually on that or not? $739. Yeah. I mean, I sort of wouldn't mind it being a long and torturous craft. I'm just sad that they took 300 Blackout AP out. That one's a shame, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Like, armor's still going to be useful because you're going to have class 2 and class 3 underneath. I just think there's going to be certain breakpoints, things like Flechette that just absolutely destroy stuff. Off to do some work. Theory. UBJ is good, just not good enough. Yeah, it's decent. Don't get me wrong, like, it's decent, but not good enough for the end game. I had somebody ADS on my right. Look out here. Flechette's gonna be crazy. I think they're gonna be nuts. It's gonna be hot swappable mid raid. I don't think we know quite yet. I'm not sure if it's a scab or someone else. Maybe it's a scout? Maybe it's a player? Hard to tell. Oh, that's like over there. It's like a foot swivel. It's very, very loud outside because of the rain. This is where we were talking about the contact 4s being good. Is that scab voice shout? Yeah, I think plate swapping. I don't think they've confirmed it though. Pretty sure they haven't confirmed yet what they're gonna do. Audio changeover is weird. I think we're okay. I think. Maybe. We alright? I think we're alright. The rain is deafening, it is. Oh. Okay, well I'm just bad, so use post effects? I do. I use a lot of clarity. I personally prefer clarity over other stuff because it kind of gets rid of some of the fog, at least. What's he got? Trap. Veritas pick. Okay. Worth a quick check. Yo, new to Tarkov. I have a resolution issue I can't figure out. 3440 by 1440. The game will only run it into 2560 by 1140. And I can't figure it out. Wonder if anyone else has had any like super widescreen issues. Has anyone else figured that out? I mean, I don't have any experience in that, unfortunately. Place you can see post effects. Yes, if you do exclamation settings, it should come up with all of the pictures. Wait for Arena. I want to play a lot more Tarkov. Only can't take the long downtime. I think it's going to be so good for that. Arena's going to be awesome for that. Oh, no. Come on, Twitch. The stream glitched. It blinked. See, sometimes it takes a long time to come out of raid. Right, we'll just do a quick scav run before we finish up. To change the channel. Sometimes on streets, and I don't know really why it happens. It just breaks. Do you have dynamic bitrate turned on? Probably not. Old Norse, thank you for the tier 1. I probably don't. Why? It literally stops though. Like I have to restart the stream in my OBS. It's not even like a, I don't know what you call it. It's a my system thing. It's because I run on one PC. That's the issue. Did you end up killing Caban? We didn't see him again. Unfortunately. Hey, Old Norse. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. Try to get something useful out for you all here. Glad it helps. Glad it helps. I'm looking forward to the next wipe. I'm really looking forward to Arena. It's going to be really sick. Because, you know, I'm someone who doesn't have as much time to actually play as well because of the amount of time that I spend like focusing on just making YouTube content. As you all know. So I'm looking forward to Arena because we're going to be able to like get in and out real quick. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. So tomorrow we're going to do some more Lighthouse stuff because we're going to be finishing off the Transponder, which will be cool. We should be able to get, I think we're going to be able to like at least look for the V3 flash, and then I'll have to flash it after the stream, I think, because it takes like 6 hours or something. So, kind of the deal. I'm a cap on my first wipe. Hey, that's a huge achievement. Well done, man. I haven't had Kappa since the birth of my daughter. It's just not enough time. Oh, look, I'm just looking to see after this raid who we're going to go to. Budget videos really turn things around. I mean, more success and actually killing players. Hey, there you go. What was it? What's your like favorite weapon then? What's working? What's working for you? What's ended up giving you the kills? Which kind of budget guns? You going like assault rifle stuff, DMRs? 56A1. 56A1 is the king this wipe. So good. Biggest tip I got for your stream is don't have kids. If you want more time to play, then definitely. They confirm if EOD... Oh yeah, so EOD is just not going to be on sale. You will be able to keep all of your EOD perks. EOD itself is not going to go away. You just won't be able to buy it anymore. You'll still have your stash space, don't worry. It'll be alright. Right. What do we got? A labs card. Buckshot. Labs card on the line. There's somebody scrabbling around up there. A lot of dead people up here. Ow. That didn't half hurt, did it? Oh. I guess we could nade, yeah. Where is he? How do you get a nade in from here? I've no idea how he got a nade in there. Don't know. But walking around like that wasn't really going to be the best way for us to get out of that raid, to be honest. Either which way, it's all good. How'd you manage keys? Oh, I don't really like doing key stuff, but the idea that I've tried to do is having like key presets, but it's a bit messy because then all the keys get like thrown out into your inventory. But I've just got like a million different docs cases to try and keep all the keys in the right place. It's a bit of a, yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. I've got all these here, like this. Cool. Okay. Well. That is it for now. Let's see. Who are we going to go and raid? Who's around? So that we can log off and chill. Let's see. How about Gino? Let's go for Gino. Gino's a nice guy. He's a nice dude in general. Cool. Right. Well, appreciate all the support, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll be able to do the next part of Lightkeeper. And then once we get to Lightkeeper, then we could just like main doing some other fun stuff. I think I'm just going to focus on doing some fun things for the last month of the wipe or whatever. Don't know whether I'm going to do hardcore. Maybe we'll do some challenges. I haven't really decided yet what we're going to do, but it'll be interesting. And yeah, we'll see. And I'm just waiting for the next one where I'm just like so looking forward to vaulting. So looking forward to vaulting. I can't wait. I can't wait for vaulting. It's going to be sick. Anyway, catch you all later. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your Monday, and I will see you all soon. Ciao for now, friends. Bye.